I kind of want to put, since it's like a lot of people consistently, I kind of want to put everybody's little character in the background. So it's not just like, because it's not just me and Ajon, it's everybody. I'd like to have that. That should probably be
That'd
hard.
be cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is your guys' like, because I can't be here every pod. You know what I mean? I think Monday, because I don't do the fantasy, so I like to do Mondays because it's like we just mostly talk just football. You know?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it on Sunday. This Sunday coming up. The little meetup.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could probably. If I moved into a new spot. I fucking love it.
Better than last one?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Did you come to?
I've just picked you up. I never like been inside.
My bad. I gotta help bring these groceries in. Give me a second. I'll be right back. My shit don't even work no more, bro. My blur, I have to show my background. That shit is so weird.
They're about to be.
I hate that shit.
That's nice.
All right. We are back in this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Discord is hating on me, bro. I can't blur my background. Like it crashes. It crashes my camera. It like doesn't want to. Like my camera doesn't work. It's the stupidest shit ever, bro.
So, hey, John.
What up with it, brother?
What up, Sean?
Yes, sir.
What's up, fool?
Are we fun? Let's have some fun with it.
Hell yeah.
Man. We got some topic.
I know you. I know.
Discord? Did you see in the Discord those topics?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was like,
in general.
I posted some earlier because I was like, I know Ajon gonna want to talk about Caleb.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I know. I was like,
Yeah,
Ajon
all
going. No, for sure. Yeah. Well, the thing was like I was like, Caleb making some progress now, like really seeing some like noticeable progress in Caleb Williams.
Yeah, for sure.
Brian Daboll got fired, and Denver the fakest number one first place team in the NFL.
Ooh. Yeah, those are good ones. I want to read them right now. Which I want to start off with.
Shit, I think we should start off with your guy, man, Caleb Williams doing it against
Like
the
some good.
Giants.
I always love some good quarterback talk.
Oh yeah, man. The progression has just been wonderful. We're talking 4 fourth quarter comebacks this season. Man, it's just been ridiculous to see just them using him as a weapon, kind of almost like they're trying to win him a Heisman or something. I mean, he's catching football, he's running, he's running for touchdowns. Yesterday he had 8 drops. If they would have completed, let's just say half of those 8 drops, we're talking about a 270 plus yard passing game with an extra touchdown tacked on top.
I'm looking at a stat line right now. I'm like, this is a very sustainable stat line that I see. 20 for 30, 20 for 36, 220 yards, a touchdown. They can win like that every week. He's in good position.
Yeah.
He can do that every week. That's if they can win games like that. I know it's the Giants, but I mean, that's very sustainable. Very sustainable. And I do believe that he is. This is the type of game that I wanted to see from him, where it was like, okay, now I get it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. I'm not saying this I don't think it ascended him into like top 10 area yet, but I'm
Yeah.
like, at least like I see like, okay, he's gonna be good. I think as long as he has Ben Johnson, Ben will always make sure keeps him relatively safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually was like, and seeing him these fourth quarter comebacks are
Yep.
starting to become a thing for him, you know. So that's
We're on the season.
yeah, and yeah, we'll talk about Dabo later, but yeah, I was yeah, I was actually impressed. I was actually finally like, okay, I see it
Yeah, I
with your
mean,
boy.
it's gonna be a real test next week. The real test, like Minnesota, that defense.
Yeah,
If he can sneak that, I mean, then he has a tough one against Pittsburgh, even though it's not necessarily like a good defense right now, but still Pittsburgh. And then you got Philly, and then Green
Mm-hmm.
Bay. He had a tough stretch of games
Oh yeah.
where he's
yeah,
gonna
that's rough.
either solidify himself as like a top guy in the league, or
Yeah,
it's gonna look
well,
pretty bad.
I hope he doesn't put those type of expectations on him, you know, because realistically, right, like, is he gonna even let's say he makes the playoffs, is he gonna win a playoff game this year? Probably not, you
I
know.
mean, but
And I don't think
realist
that's bad. I think that's just
Yeah, part of the progress.
yeah, I think it's part of the progression, you know, and I think that's
as
it's
a
fine.
first round pick, I would think that's the realistic outlook to look at those games and say, make your mark.
I mean, yes, yes and no, right? I mean, look at Stafford, right? Matthew Stafford's looking like an MVP right now. Matthew Stafford didn't win a playoff game for 9 years. Peyton Manning was the same way. It's not always everybody don't just everybody ain't Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
everybody's not
yeah.
well, Josh Allen even took a little time, but you know, Lamar Jackson, you know, and everybody's just cooking from the jump, you know.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get
definitely.
it.
The last time we talked, bro, was after the Ravens game, and I said he needs to start making believers out of his locker room, right?
Yeah,
Um, he needs to start showing people, injecting that confidence into the whole locker room, offense, defense, special teams, coaching staff, that we have 18, we're good. And at that point, after the Ravens game, I said he had yet to establish that. That's what I told
yeah,
Hop. He hadn't established himself as we got 18, it's all good.
yeah.
After this past week, the whole locker room said, well, when it got to the fourth quarter, we knew it was C. Willie time, and we knew we were going to
Oh,
win the game.
yeah,
So
yeah,
there's been a narrative shift within the team, within the culture of the locker room, where they now believe, okay, we got 18, we're good to go. And that's a huge progress as far as his second season. First with Ben Johnson, you're sitting at 6-3. You won 5 games all of last year. After being 4-2 last year, you only ended up winning one more game for the rest of the year. Now you're sitting at 6-3. So it's been progress. You know, as they play more elite teams, the schedule has been light. Or they play teams with injuries, like they played, you know, Baltimore, no Lamar, still lost. Cincinnati, no Burrow, end up winning, you know, final second touchdown. Giants, Jackson Dart goes out after Jackson Dart was, you know, balling because the defense, I don't know if people notice this if you're watching Bears games, the defense is awful because there's nobody in the secondary. There's no
yeah,
Kyler Gordon, there's no Jalen Johnson.
yeah,
They're playing, you know, backups in the secondary, and the pass rush hasn't been consistent or that good all season. So the defense is very leaky.
yeah.
So the fact that they're sitting at 6-3, the fact that they were the worst rushing team the first few weeks of the season, and now they're the third best rushing attack in the league. I mean, it's just been, you know, progress. You know what I'm saying? You got to crawl before you ball for real. So they're
Yeah.
doing, you know, the rest of their crawling, and they're going to be, you know, like a rocket ship going forward. Like no matter how the season ends, of course you want to win 10 games, which they have to go 4-4 over their next 8, and over their
That's
next 8
very possible.
they
That's
have the
very possible.
NFC North, right? Over the next 8, they have the NFC North, and they have the Steelers and the Browns and the 49ers. So they have a
Very
very tough
possible.
schedule, you know what I'm saying, of going to the latter part of the season. So try to go 4-4, do what you can do, ball out, continue to learn, continue to grow, and then going forward, man, the future is looking bright because he made it that way. Because for a little while with Caleb, it's like I said last time I talked to Hav, he needed to inspire confidence, and now he's done that. He just needs to continue to do that for the rest of the season, and then just you're already almost. I don't want to say you're playing with house money, but the Bears have been so bad for so long, and so
I mean, basically, I don't. It's
and
not
so
like who makes
deprived.
a lot of money over there like that.
Like Jalen Johnson and Montez Sweat and the linebackers Tremaine Edmonds and T.J. Edwards, guys who don't produce that well.
Yeah,
Dangbo and Gray
yeah, but
Jarrett, these guys are not
you're not paying
producing.
Caleb anything. So I
Yeah,
mean, I think
nothing.
it is house money. He's on a rookie
Yep.
contract still.
So
Those guys are all guys you can trade away for late draft picks or whatever. Get off that money, no problem in the offseason. Again, I think this season for the Bears should really just be like, let's get Caleb to a place where we all, and I think where he's actually really already kind of getting and establishing himself, like you just said, just getting himself to that space. We have a good draft and actually now you can actually build a contending team of somebody who can go up against
like
the Lions. Exactly. Somebody you can go up against the Lions, you can go up against Green Bay, and the Vikings and make a real problem and a force for your for the in the be a force in the division. I think the Bears are actually in a good spot. I haven't said that in a long time. I felt that way in a long time about the Bears. And last week's, and again, I know it was just one game and it was the Giants, but I saw it for the first time and I was all right, I see what I think you guys saw early.
And CJ
Caleb
Gardner Johnson might just be the best defender that they have. He only start getting more comfortable. 2 sacks. I mean, that's more than like fucking Tremaine Edmonds had all year, even though they don't really use him like that.
Montez Sweat. Yeah.
Oh, and he didn't take a sack, bro. He didn't take a sack.
Yeah, Caleb has been avoiding sacks all year.
He's been avoiding sacks. He doesn't throw interceptions.
Ben Johnson called him a
say
Houdini in the pocket.
You have to say
Ben Johnson said for the first time he feels like he doesn't have to get the play call exactly right because he believes so much in his quarterback could fix their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? When the protection messes up or somebody doesn't run the right route, you got Caleb buying time back there and making plays with his legs and his arm, or getting rid of the ball. I mean, he doesn't throw picks like that. I mean, he's on the right track. It's been hasn't been a linear progress. It hasn't all been smooth, but I'm happy with where he's at for sure.
You see, if I was to look at all the other young quarterbacks who played this week, Mac Jones with an interception. Who else? McCarthy threw 2.
Yep.
Tua throws 2. Tua throws 2 interceptions when he wakes up in the morning.
Just with his coffee in the morning.
But yeah, Bo threw 2.
Drake May threw 1. If you like Drake May.
Yeah, and Drake May is pretty good.
Yeah,
Drake May is pretty good. He's been pretty impressive this season, I have to say. I wasn't totally a believer in Drake May either this year because I looked at his competition. Well, he beat every bad team in the NFL, and I'm like, how good can he really be? But after a win like that,
beat the Bills, and now beat the Buccaneers, two legit wins over there, and
a convincing win too. It wasn't like, how Denver likes to beat teams, which we're going to talk about later. It was because he's winning these games convincingly pretty well, and
I like how Denver. Let's just get into it because I like how Denver plays. I really do.
Oh my God,
I like that they can.
Crazy.
I like that they can lean on their defense. They can win boring games that just seem like there's nothing there for anybody to get. There's no kind of rhythm to go off of. It's just go grind it out. You got to get those they get a lot of those. I don't mind those.
But if I'm looking at the playoff picture for the AFC as a Charger fan, give me the Broncos.
I don't
give me the Broncos. Round 1. You're crazy.
I agree.
You're crazy. Give me the Broncos. Are you crazy?
I feel like the Chiefs
can't get it done.
Wait till
the Chiefs can win
back.
boring games. The Chiefs can. I feel like the Chiefs can win boring games, win non-boring games. They can win games different ways. Denver, it's not Denver can win boring games. That's the only way they're able to win. There's a difference. Like, that's their only option.
Yeah, when they play any good team they came against, they've lost. You're gonna see again. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get blown out against Kansas City next week.
That's gonna be a huge one. That's gonna be
a big one. It's a huge game. A game that I hate to say that I have to root for Kansas City, but because that'll put the Chargers in first place. But if I'm looking at the playoff picture now, Give me the Broncos. I'll take the Broncos over the Colts. I would take the Broncos over playing Baltimore. I would take the Broncos over playing Kansas City. Any day of the week. They have no offense. They have no offense whatsoever. Bo Nix is super inaccurate as a quarterback. He holds onto the ball way too long. He makes the dumbest decisions I've ever seen on a football field sometimes. I mean, you saw those interceptions. What are you doing?
They're winning despite him, not because of him.
Exactly. And that's not Sean Payton does not have patience for that type. Sean Payton will send you off of that team in a snap, a snap of his fingers. He does not. He's not a developmental kind of guy. Like that's not Sean Payton. He doesn't want to grow a quarterback and hope he gets there. That's not what Sean Payton does. If you can't run his offense or do what the hell he wants you to do, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah,
that's Sean Payton.
I feel like they got Bo Nix for a reason, specifically Sean Payton. Like they got him for a reason, and not just that though. You're only just talking about the offensive side of the football. On defense, you got to beat that Broncos defense before you even think about trying to get at Bo Nix. If you can score, that offense, like I said, he got a cannon. He misses a lot of throws.
If you score 18 points against Denver, you're winning the game.
He's in top. Yeah, that's if. They're top 3 in defense.
You can score 18. Brother.
They're top 3 in defense.
Which AFC
they're
playoff
missing a couple guys. And they're missing a couple guys on defense.
Yeah,
everybody's missing a couple guys. Everybody is.
This is why it's close though, because there's gonna come a time when it matters, when you're gonna need to put a drive together, and that's where these teams get exposed.
I just don't know if you
which one of these AFC playoff teams? Which one of these AFC playoff teams do you think can't score 18 points, can't put up 18 points against the Broncos?
Who we talking about right now? Because the bye is going to who? As of right now, who's the bye?
As of right now, the Patriots.
The bye is going to the Patriots. So we're talking.
Yeah, they're the 1 seed right now.
So let me see. Let me look. Let me actually look to see where they stack up if the playoffs started right now.
For sure. While we're on the topic of the Broncos, Zach Allen, the D lineman, and Nick Bonito, the linebacker, are two absolute monster powerhouse defensive players, man. Like, and of course you got PS2. You got Patrick Surtain. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people pay attention to Zach Allen and Nick Bonito. Nick Bonito to me is the defensive player of the year this year. Like, he's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what an incredible player dude is. Like, he's a game changer that I don't think a lot of people know about, bro. Like, he's the X factor of all X factors as far as the defensive side of the ball goes right now. And I don't know if a lot of people know that. So I just want to shine a light on those two players, man. They're game wreckers for real.
For sure. And they also have what's the guy from San Francisco that's over there now?
Oh, Hufanga. And
Greenlaw, right?
They got Hufanga at safety from the Niners and the linebacker.
Greenlaw, right?
Greenlaw?
Yeah, Greenlaw, Dre Greenlaw.
Yes, I'm saying. I can for sure, bro. I tell you, their defense is like that.
I love watching that defense play, bro.
That defense is like that for sure.
I like how creative they are too. They be doing all that, moving around and confusing the O-line.
And I would say the Raiders defense showed up in that last game.
They did.
You know what I mean? And the Raiders in a game like that, their defense will always show up, especially when you have a guy like pass rusher like what's his name?
Benito?
Crosby.
Oh, Crosby.
No, I'm saying for the Raiders. I'm saying for the Raiders. Crosby, they show up in those games, but for them to only put up 10 points.
It's a 3-way tie for first right now. 8-2 Colts, Broncos, and Patriots. So
I would say I think the Patriots. Do they have more?
Patriots is the most real of those to me.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
And if you look at it, if you're the Steelers,
I think the Colts are real. I can't deny.
If you're the Steelers, do you want to play the Broncos first?
Yes.
Okay, so you're talking about those 3 top dogs. Who do you want to play?
No, so
the Steelers.
So basically, what I'm saying is, let's just say those are 3 top dogs. Those
no,
are
they don't.
I don't know who's the buy, but now I'm gonna start going from those top 3. I'm gonna just remove those top 3, and then
no, the Steelers don't. The Steelers can't win. They beat anybody though.
I'm gonna just start going right under Steelers. I don't think the Steelers want to see the Broncos first.
No, but the Steelers don't want to see anybody first, though. Yes,
Aaron Rodgers cannot handle.
They've already beat him. They're gonna beat him again this year.
I don't think the Chargers.
It'll be the third time they played him.
I don't think Justin Herbert wants to see that defense in the first round. I don't.
It doesn't matter.
Messed up O-line, bro.
It doesn't.
Your line is so messed up.
I hear you, but all I have to do is score 18 points.
Chargers are going to run.
All I have to do is score 18 points and hold on to the ball. They can't score. They can't score. You can't score against the Raiders, brother. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. You can't score against the Raiders. You put up 10 points. Your quarterback is the most inaccurate. They have that. I wish there
that game was really bad. Like that
they have a chart that shows the most yards left on the field. And Bo Nix leads that by a mile. It's not even close, the amount of yards he leaves out there on the field because of how inaccurate he is. And that's not going to go well. I'm just, you have to score points. I know defense wins championships, whatever. Yeah. You have to score points.
So we're split 2 for 2. So Steelers, we pretty much all kind of agreed. And then the Chargers are split 2 for 2. Now we're talking about the Bills. After the Bills just had trouble with Miami's defense, do the Bills want to see the Broncos first?
No.
Hell yes.
No. Again, all I have to do is score 18 points. That's all I have to do. I have to score
matter
one
what,
touchdown.
Josh Allen's going to get you.
He's going to get you there. And just get in the field goal range. That's all you have to do against them. Score one touchdown and 3 field goals. You're going to win the game. That's it.
So that defense is good, but you're not going to shut out Josh Allen. You can slow him down. You're not going to shut him out.
It's not going to, and they can run the ball. And I'm just.
Yeah, well, I mean, playoff Josh Allen has some of the best numbers in
the history. I understand they just lost to Miami, but they just beat the dog shit out the fucking Kansas City Chiefs.
It's hard for me to say.
Pittsburgh just beat the Colts. They just wiped out the best offense in football, and then they go to San Diego and can't fucking. They put up. I mean, they scored at the end of the game, but I mean, the whole game they had 3 points the whole game. You know, and people like to talk about Denver's defense. That, like I said, the Chargers' defense is a problem too. Yeah, think about that. Think about when Bo Nix has to face the Chargers defense. It's not going to be sweet out there for him. It goes both ways. I know the Bills defense is kind of down right now. I think they have 5 or 6 starters injured right now for the Bills. For sure. So that was evident in why they lost to that Miami. So I kind of don't want to overreact to that loss. But if I'm the Bills, give me Denver. Who do I don't want to play. I literally can't beat Kansas City in the playoffs ever. They don't do it. I can whoop the shit. I can beat the shit out of you in the regular season. As soon as we play in the playoffs, they fold like they always do. If I'm the Patriots, they wouldn't play because as of now they would have the first round bye. But let me look at
it's a 3-way tie.
And then the Colts, yeah, absolutely. You talking about the Colts? They have the best offense in the league, and I understand what the Steelers did to them. And so I guess maybe you can make that equation between, well, if Denver does that, they can do this. They can kind of repeat the same thing that the Steelers did to them. But the Steelers have Aaron Rodgers, you know, and Denver doesn't. They have Bo Nix.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a Bo Nix believer.
Bo Nix, I just don't. You got to score points.
It could be a 0-0 game. It could be a 0-0 game, and Bo Nix throws a pick 6, and that's what loses the game.
Easy, and he will do that in the playoffs. You trust him?
And everywhere on the
field, no one won the game. One team just lost the game. You know,
Lamar Jackson in those big moments don't even folds. You think Bo Nix is going to come through?
I know. I don't think Bo Nix is going to come through to the point where if you're going to compare him to Lamar Jackson, of course not. But if you're just comparing him to a team that's that quarterback that he has to play against, for instance, if we're talking about the Chargers, we're talking about the Bills and the Steelers. If I got to compare Bo Nix to Aaron Rodgers with the defense that the Broncos has, I like the Broncos' chances. If I got to compare Bo Nix to Josh Allen with the defense that the Broncos has, I'm not saying I'm picking the Broncos, but I do like I like the Broncos to not just roll over. I do like the Bo Nix and the Broncos over Justin Herbert. I do like Bo Nix and the Broncos defense against a lot of. You don't want to see the Broncos first. That's all I got to say. You just don't.
Well, the Broncos are sweethearts, brother.
I think
they're sweethearts. They're sweethearts, brother.
The Broncos, they got the kind of team, they're going to keep you in every game, but it's going to come to that fourth quarter, and it's going to come time where neither team can put up points. And that's when you're gonna get exposed. That's what these teams get exposed is when you need that. Gotta have it drive.
It just happened and they won though, and they didn't need it because they got the best defense in the league.
They did it against the Raiders.
Sometimes all you need is a really good defense to win you some games. And that's just, we're talking about one game here. We're not talking about Bo Nix's best game. We're talking about his worst game. So if we're talking about his worst game, let's talk about his best game. Do we want to go that far? If you want to think about what Bo Nix has done, you can pickpocket anybody and see, like, you know what, he does this bad, he does this bad. But when it comes to getting yardage and moving his team downfield, he leads. He's top 5 in the league in that. He's top 5 in the league.
No, he's not.
In yardage?
No, he's 13th.
Air yardage.
He's 13th. He has 2,126 yards. He's 13th in the league right now.
So
he's 18th in touchdowns, and he's.
I'm gonna look it up because
sorry,
right now I'm gonna look it up. Let me see.
2025. We're talking about. Are we talking about all time? Are we talking about his all time? Yeah, this year. Yeah, regular season stats. He's 13th
right now.
He's 18th in touchdowns. He has 8 interceptions, tied for.
Where are you at right now?
I don't know.
Where are you on?
ESPN.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yep. You feel me, Sean? I don't understand.
Let me see.
Yeah,
My bad.
I understand, like, defense matters, but they can't.
I'm looking at. I'm at ESPN. Bo Nix.
Mm.
Can I flip my camera? How do I flip my camera? No, I don't know. How do I flip my camera? There it goes. Bo Nix. Looking at Javi?
Yeah, I can see.
Bo Nix. 2025 regular season stats.
So where are you seeing that he's not top 5 in any of those categories?
13 in yards. 13. 18 touchdowns, tied for 5th. He has 8 interceptions. I don't know how he's tied for 7 yet.
Well, no one's throwing interceptions like that anymore. But I will say that Vegas game must have fucked him pretty badly then. Because going into that week, he was top 5 in that category as well. But air yardage as well. He's top 5 in that category too. Like, he's in his second year. Like, he's in his second year with a really good defense. And you guys want to talk about, like, that's just something people are just going to run through? That defense alone is going to be able to carry that team.
No, it's not.
Defense alone.
No, it's not.
Until the fourth quarter.
Yes, what I'm saying. No, it's not. It's not going to
defense alone is going to carry
no,
that
it's
team.
Not, Javi. No, it's
it
not,
has
bro.
To this point. They're 8-2 for a reason. Are they 8-2 for a reason? Are they 8-2?
Are they 8-2? Yes, they are.
Why?
If Bo Nix
is that ass, why? Okay, so
because
can they not carry them to wins?
Look what Jimmy Garoppolo got carried.
But here's the thing: we're talking about the worst game that he's had, and saying that this team can't win. The worst game.
Geno Smith got carried last year.
I just don't understand it. The hate for Bo Nix is absurd to me in his second year.
How is it hate, brother? Do you see what's out on the field? If we just sat up here and spent 30 minutes talking about Caleb and how well we've seen Caleb's progression in this is his second or third season.
Mm-hmm.
Second.
This is his second season, right?
Yeah, second season.
It is second season. Where is that for Bo?
A lot of people don't like him anyway. A lot of people
I
don't
wasn't
like
either,
him.
and
I'm not comparing Bo Nix to Caleb Williams because I know there's levels to it. Bo Nix is not on Caleb Williams' level. But
listen, this is what you have to be in the NFL. You can't. Bo Nix is not gonna. That's not gonna cut it.
If you can't just rely on your defense anymore, like your defense can take you there, but you're gonna have to do the last step.
Damn, don't fucking phone. Let me see. Damn.
If all I have to do is score a touchdown and 3 field goals to beat Denver, they're gonna lose. They're not going to go far in the playoffs.
On top of that shit,
so they're averaging a touchdown and 3 field
pass
goals per game?
interference,
What?
random.
Are they averaging a touchdown and 3 field goals per game?
So I just pulled those numbers out of what I saw
from the Vegas game.
From just them all in general. From when they played the Chargers, when they played Vegas, when they play anybody, is that if you just score a touchdown and some field goals, you'll fucking win. Because Bo Nix, their offense fucking sucks. He had a game against the Giants, right, where they scored all those points in the fourth quarter. And apart from that, what else is there? Let me look at the Broncos stats in general. Let's go by team.
Oh, there it goes.
So they beat Tennessee 20-12. They lost to the Colts 29-28. They lost to the Chargers 23-20. They beat the Bengals 28-3. Beat the Philly 21-17. The Jets 13-11. The Giants, and they put up a bunch of points against Dallas. All those teams are all terrible defensive teams. Dallas, terrible defensive. Giants, terrible defensive. Against the Jets, terrible defense. They put up 13 points. Against Philly's good defense, they put up 21. That's probably one of their better wins. The Bengals, terrible defense. They put up 28. Against a good above 500 team, they lost to. And of all those teams, let me think. 1, 2, 3. 3 of their wins are against teams above 500.
And the loss against Indianapolis. Threw for 3 touchdowns, 200 yards. They lost by 1 point.
So I guess we could say he's competent, but against.
I think if you're willing to give
against a over 500 team
in a quarterback in his second year is all I'm saying. It's like the same expectation. We just talked about Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams. He's in the second year. There's no way we should have these expectations for him to be able to go into the playoffs and win a champion. You just said this. You just said it on live that there isn't.
No, because I don't think the Bears have the. That's the difference. I don't think the Bears have the roster to do that. Denver has the roster. Denver has the roster to be a real championship contending team.
I know, but now we're talking
about. They have the defense to do that. And now you have a quarterback in his second year who's not showing progression. He's not showing progression.
In his second year, this is what's crazy to me. Because if you're willing to give leeway to somebody like Caleb Williams, that's not as he's a first round pick. He's a first round pick, and he has to kind of show you why he's a first round pick. Bo Nix doesn't have to show you he's not a first overall pick. He doesn't have to. He just has to grow. He has to grow. He has to grow.
Yeah, he has to grow. You're right.
Exactly. He has to grow.
He's not growing.
He's to what measure though? What measure? Or you're just going by solely the eye test. You're not going by anything else, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
For the most part,
okay.
Well, I mean,
I get it because he doesn't look great. If we're judging him by the eye test, I get where you're coming from now. Because when you were starting to mention some numbers, I was just thinking, we have to when it comes to Bo Nix because it's a progression. He's not a Caleb Williams. He's gonna need time. He's a whole different tier of quarterback. And for him to go 8-2 with the team that he has, and to say that people would rather play the Broncos first compared to anybody because of just Bo Nix, not thinking that they have a fucking really good defense, but then to also say defense doesn't win you games like that because now a quarterback has to win you a game, and now we're starting to get into territory but now we're starting to get into a territory where it's almost like quarterbacks all of a sudden now don't need the time because you're on a winning team, even though he's in his second year. When we were just talking about Caleb Williams, how he should need time, even though he's winning.
Doesn't have a championship roster.
I mean, Caleb Williams is 60.
The Bears don't have a championship roster.
Caleb Williams is 6-3.
Very well.
Your roster determines your patience level.
Denver has a championship level roster. They don't. The Bears don't. And I think the Bears are doing very well with what they have. But I mean, and they also have Sean Payton as a coach. You also have to think about that too.
But he picked.
You see how
he shipped Russ off to put Bo Nix there.
Exactly. Exactly. And he'll ship that little motherfucker off too.
I don't think so.
Hesitation. I promise you he will. For what? What was he? What round did Bo Nix go in? The second? He was the first round. He went 12.
Is anyone
he's not
is anyone going to be coming is anyone going to be coming available
I don't
soon?
think he's going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think they're going to give him another year or two for sure, but I mean maybe another year. Sean Payton is not a patient quarterback.
He's the quarterback.
He's not patient.
He's the quarterback there. We'll be talking year 2030. Bo Nix, the Denver Broncos quarterback.
Do you think that team do you think the way that we saw the team, the way that the team has coalesced around Caleb, right? Do you see that with the Broncos and Bo Nix? Do you see them like it's all going to be good? We got Bo Nix.
Nah, I don't.
Last year they bought into that. You know what I'm saying? He earned that trust last year, and he's just having a bad year this year.
I mean, that could be the case. The second year slump is real, and it happens to most quarterbacks. And maybe I am completely wrong, and and just like I was saying that, like it's looking like I was wrong about Caleb. If I'm wrong about Bo, I'll be wrong about Bo. But from what I see now, he looks terrible. He doesn't look like a real.
He's definitely having a bad year.
He doesn't look like a starting QB in the NFL. He just doesn't.
He does, because what people don't.
He doesn't to me.
No, who doesn't look like a starting QB is Dylan Gabriel. Who doesn't look like a
starting
QB?
Well, for sure that he doesn't at all.
Yeah, we can't do that. Like we could maybe throw in Kyler Murray in there, but will Bo Nix be better than Kyler Murray? Will Bo Nix be better than Kyler Murray? Let's talk about that.
They're very similar in my opinion.
Probably similar.
Very similar in my opinion. Very similar. Very similar. In fact, I would give Bo Nix.
I can't be mad.
I probably give. Probably actually give Bo Nix the slight edge because Bo Nix probably does his homework. Bo Nix probably puts in a lot of work and effort into what he does. He just he just doesn't have the accuracy. You know what I mean? Kyler Murray is just an amazing athlete who just has to make things happen, but he's he doesn't put the work in. You feel me? He doesn't do homework. He doesn't study. He doesn't watch film. That's still the knock on him to this day. After we found out from his rookie and sophomore year that he just doesn't give a fuck and he just plays video games all day. He doesn't care, and he ended up getting his coach fired. And now look at how you know what I mean. Yeah,
now he's about
so I guess I would probably give Bo Nix. I'd probably give Bo Nix the slight edge over him because I think at least Bo probably does his work. It's a matter of skill. When you look at the throws he makes, the throws you need to make in the NFL, he doesn't make them.
He overthrows a lot. I give you that. But there's, I mean, my next question was actually going to be if you were to actually go the other way. I don't know where Sean's at or where Sean's at, but.
You don't see me?
No.
Hey, John,
I'm talking about like
he's staying where you're at with the.
Shit! My.
Yeah. I don't know where you stand on that particular argument, but I wanted to ask: with Kyler Murray rumored to be available, would you entertain a swap or a trade if you? Nah, not at all.
Depends on the team. Maybe depends.
This is like Deshaun Watson territory.
No, you think so?
What do you got?
Well, I don't think we could compare Deshaun Watson to.
I mean, not the off the field stuff, but on the field, like.
But at least we saw Deshaun be like elite.
Hell yeah.
We got to see Deshaun be elite. I think with Kyler, you see it here and there, but you see flashes. But I mean. Size matters, size matters in that.
If you want to sell tickets,
doesn't have it.
If you want to sell tickets, yes. If you're trying to win, no.
So team,
if you want to put on a show, yes.
I don't know. Maybe I could see a couple bad teams. I could see the Raiders or doing some dumb shit like that. I could see.
I would like to see him in Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville.
I like to see Kyler out there in Jacksonville.
You think they would? That's interesting. I would like to see. What's your take on that quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence.
On Trevor, yeah.
He's in the same boat, just not as bad.
Yeah,
but he's gonna keep getting chances.
Trevor Lawrence was like probably the highest rated high school quarterback ever, like in the history of football, like literally 9.999 rivals rating.
Yeah.
And so, he goes to Clemson and I would be like, okay, I want to watch this phenom play. And every time I watched the Clemson games, it didn't pop to me. He never I seen Jameis Winston look way better as a college quarterback. I seen so many guys look better than Trevor.
Jameis Winston was fucking elite in college.
You know,
yeah, it was different.
The college ranks, and I was looking for Trevor Lawrence to be that, and he just simply never was. And then he goes
his numbers.
Well, he got drafted. I agree because the numbers or footage does not scream phenom. So he goes number 1, and it's like, okay, here he goes in Jacksonville. Let's see what he does with those traits. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff, the big arm, the size, the legs, everything, and it just never translated. And every time I've watched Trevor Lawrence play, it's been like, damn, what's
his college coach name? Was it Dabo?
Yeah, he was with Dabo Swinney.
So I seen Dabo Swinney do an interview, right, when he was coming out of college, and he said that he's bigger, stronger, faster than Deshaun Watson. And when I heard Dabo Swinney say that, I was just like, well, that's a tough sell. Like, if you have to say that he's a bigger, stronger, faster version of Deshaun Watson, and this is at the time where Deshaun Watson was like, this is Houston Deshaun Watson. This is like elite, holy shit, Deshaun Watson. Yeah. And so when I heard him say that, I was like, wait a minute. Like, because if Trevor Lawrence is as good as I thought he was coming out of college, why would you have to say some nonsense like that,
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is the looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane.
Yeah. And he just come off of a division loss. A division loss against the Texans. I'm looking at his numbers. He's 16th in yards, 23rd in touchdowns, and he only has 10 touchdowns.
Yeah. It's always been like that, bro, with Trevor Lawrence. He's all traits. It's the
42 QBR, which is like bottom third.
Yeah, no, I would like to see that swap, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing Trevor Lawrence in Arizona with a new kind of outlook, and I wouldn't mind Kyler taking his abilities out there to Jacksonville and Liam Cohen's wide open offense and seeing what he can do.
Because Kyler's not hurt, right? Kyler's not like hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's hurt. They put him on. Yeah.
He's on IR?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I thought Jacoby Brissett just took his damn job, but
not after last week. Yeah. Jacoby is my guy too. I was happy for Jacoby getting another start.
Yeah, he's a little bit. He's out there doing his thing.
It sucked the way that game went. He looked pretty bad in that game, but early. But it was. I was happy to see him get a start. Who am I looking for? I'm gonna put up the wrong dude.
You think Kyler's actually hurt? You think he's actually hurt, or they just gave up on him? And
he's hurt. I think he's hurt, but I think they can't wait to get rid. I think they can't wait to move on out there in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm hearing reports of people are telling him that he needs to retire and go to baseball. I'm like, wait a minute, like this is a starting quarterback. You're just like, he should retire. He's 27 or some shit. Like what?
The Oakland Athletics wasted a first round pick on him, knowing he was not going to play baseball full time.
That's weird.
So he did have a future in baseball at the time. I don't know about now after all these years, but
yeah, because baseball, it's not like football where they're like gonna throw you into games and see how you do. Like you're gonna spend years in the minor leagues before they even think about putting you in the
major leagues right now. If he's lucky,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not easy, bro. It's so hard to get to the show. Like
baseball's out of pocket. It's hard.
Yeah. You spend years in the minors, bro. Years. You got guys in baseball who are rookies in their 30s. I'm like, it happens a lot. It happens a lot in baseball.
That dude from Japan is like fucking 26 years old. He's about to come over.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ohtani had a whole career before he came to the United States.
Exactly.
And played baseball. And then was doing everything he was doing on the Angels for like 8 fucking years before anybody even fucking paid attention to him. And now he's in the Dodgers and they all fucking, Ohtani. Like, this motherfucker was doing this for 8 years with the Angels. None of you guys cared. It's crazy.
I wanted to pose a question to the whole table to put a bow on the Bo Nix Denver Broncos thing, right?
Yeah.
But when we've seen game managers with great defenses win Super Bowls. Trent Dilfer with Baltimore, Brad Johnson with Tampa Bay. Everybody has had their opinions about Bo Nix on the whole table so far. Can Bo Nix game manage Trent Dilfer his way into playoff success? I'm not saying Super Bowl, but winning a round or two, getting to the AFC Championship game. With Bo Nix playing more of a, is he capable of playing that game manager role and just getting the run game and the defense to carry him to where they need to go, but him getting crucial third downs, crucial fourth down conversions, moving the offense, managing the game, cutting the turnovers down. Like, is that still possible in today's NFL, or do you need to be a dog at quarterback to win big in the league today, or can you Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson your way into success?
Well, to Javi's argument, he's doing that right now.
He's 8-2.
So I can't. Yeah. So to Javi's argument, they're doing that now. So I do kind of have to concede in that light, where he's like, you know, how can you say he's not doing this and that when he's literally doing it right now? He's 8-2. So from that standpoint, I have to concede. But when I see in the playoffs, I don't think, again, you look at the teams who he has beaten, who he hasn't beat. You know what I mean? He has. I just had it up too. I don't think he's won. I don't think he's beat a team over 500. He lost against the Colts. He lost against the Chargers. Both are contenders. Both are playoff teams. They lost
1 point to the Colts.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Again, what's the difference in these games?
It wasn't Bo Nix at that time.
It is. It's the quarterback. That's the obvious difference in these games. You can't. It's not coaching. It's not coaching. They all have comparable coaches.
To lose by 1 point, get 3 touchdowns and 1 interception.
That's the difference in these games. Is the quarterback.
I don't think
the difference in these games. These are both teams that all have good defenses, except for I don't know how good I can say the Colts are.
Difference, and I can't pinpoint and say and blame Bo Nix for that. I just can't, because
But when you watch Bo Nix play, I'm just saying, bro, when I watch him play, I'm just not. He has moments, because a lot of times
have you watched this year?
2.
That's not bad, actually.
I've seen him. I watched him against the
Chargers.
The Chargers in that game, and against the Raiders. No, I watched them 3, and I watched that Colts game too. I do. Yeah, I saw that Colts game.
I watched the Colts game. I watched the. I watched like 4 games, but I mean, as much as I can.
It's the same thing. It's either he throws a check down or he throws it down the field. There's none of the easy intermediate stuff, and we're talking about a Sean Payton offense. It's like I just don't see this pairing.
Yeah, but here's the
lasting
thing,
very long between them two.
I pulled up those stats.
I don't see him as that. Yeah.
I pulled up those stats I was telling you about. This was before this week. Before this week, the Raiders shit kind of fucked it up. But before this week, he was second in NFL for passing touchdowns. Before this week started, before Thursday, he was second in NFL for in 2025. He was 7th in passing yards. He was 5th in the NFL on deep ball rating, and 6th in the NFL for deep ball completion.
Yeah, because all he does is that's all he does is throw the ball down the field. He either does that or he throws it 2 yards behind him. That's the only thing he does. That's the only thing he does.
In his second year, and you're able to lead the league in those tough metrics where only the elite are above him.
Who do you think?
The elite are above him.
Who do you think he can beat in the playoffs? Who do you think he can beat in the playoffs?
We're talking about the Broncos
right now. Who do you think he could play?
We're talking about the Broncos, not just Bo Nix. We're talking about the Broncos as a whole. I need to pull up the standings again real quick to be honest.
Who do you think?
Because I gotta kind of try to project in my fucking phone, bro.
We could just run through do you think they beat Indiana?
The Colts? I think anybody can have the Colts. I do. I think anybody can have the Colts. As much as I love Daniel Jones, no one loves Daniel Jones and the Colts more than I love Daniel Jones and the Colts. The Colts are so brand new to this. Daniel Jones specifically, so brand new that they come across the right defense.
I mean, he's not a rookie. Daniel Jones has been in the league for a long time.
No, but
it was the 5th, 6th season.
It wasn't until last year, and there's video proof of Daniel Jones saying this. It wasn't until him joining the Vikings where he started to take quarterbacking serious, putting in work.
Yeah, but I mean,
brand new to being an elite quarterback, to have that mindset, that switch. He's brand new to that. You give somebody like Sean
wasn't
Payton
it Malik Neighbors though? That's when he was on the Giants. I was saying like the problem is not the quarterback on this team.
I know, but you got to
And that was when
understand.
Daniel Jones was quarterback.
This
He
is
was
out
like,
of.
it ain't the quarterback.
I'm not making. This is out of Daniel Jones's mouth as a Minnesota Viking. It wasn't until he joined the Vikings that he understood what it took to take that next step, to be at the next level, and why it he also said that's why it kind of translated now to him being with the Colts, because of that work ethic that he got from old boy, that head coach, and what he saw Sam Darnold do. Yeah, and what he saw Sam Darnold do. So he's so brand new to being at this stage of being a really good quarterback. I think anybody can have him. I really do.
So, Azan, what was your original question, Azan?
Can somebody game manage their way into sustained playoff success?
Yeah, I believe so.
Can you, Brad Johnson, can you do that in 2025?
I don't think so. There's too many rules that favor the offense, all these little penalties and the way you got to tackle and stuff. It's an offensive league now. You're going to have to Mahomes your way when it comes down to it at the end of the game.
I mean, Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is the perfect example. Yeah. I love a game manager, bro. I love a game manager. Night and day
difference in teams, though.
I love a good game manager, bro. Those are my favorite kind of quarterbacks. A good game manager doesn't make mistakes, just fucking wins. Smokes cigars and congratulates the team. That's. I think you're getting yourself in too much trouble when you have a Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, because when you just wheel a quarterback out there and say, "Okay, go be great and win it all for us," it looks nice and it's fun to watch, but I haven't. Besides Pat Mahomes, it's hard to really say who else wins that way. Typically, it's not. Typically, it's Jalen Hurts. Typically, it's Tom Brady. And I know Tom Brady, we consider him the greatest of all time, but that was later. You know what I'm saying? Nobody nobody even thought he was better than Peyton Manning to the last 2-3 Super Bowls that he won. You know what I mean? And Peyton Manning's won 2. Yeah, and part of me still doesn't either. You know what I'm saying? But again, what wins in the NFL? It's fucking Tom Brady. It's Jalen Hurts. No.
Do you consider?
So yeah, I do believe so.
Would you consider the Seahawks, even though they don't have the greatest defense, the Packers? Would you consider teams like that and quarterbacks like that in that same kind of category, game managers? Is that what Sam Darnold is right now? Is that what Jordan Love is right now?
No, they make explosive plays.
Yeah, it's hard for me, Darnold. Yeah, it's hard for me to put Darnold in, and I think that's tough to say, right?
It's more
because I'm trying to think of the coaching, right? Like which one of them really has elite coaching like that? You could say Jordan Love. I don't really know the Seahawks. I'm not familiar with the Seahawks that much. I can't hear you, bro. What you saying?
I said I would lean more Jordan Love.
Yeah, I would too, but only because of his coaching. He has elite coaching, but I don't know. Sam Darnold is elite this year, bro. He has been elite.
Yeah, and the Vikings are. I mean, not the Vikings. The Seahawks are crazy this year.
Yeah,
bro.
they look phenomenal this year, and I can't. They play the Rams next week, right? The Seahawks play the Rams next week, right? I gotta look at this schedule. Man, I'm trying to tell you. What's coming up week 11? Let me see.
I know that Denver Kansas City game. I need everybody's prediction on that, since we've been talking so much Denver Broncos this podcast.
Kansas City in a blowout, in my opinion. And it's not even because I think Kansas City is that good. I don't think Kansas City is really all that good. They can't run the ball. They're limited offensively with their receiving. It's really just Pat Mahomes go be great every week. But I think they're gonna blow out. I think Denver is the worst number one team. I'm saying because they're number one in their division.
Yeah.
So they're the worst first place team I think I've ever seen in football.
Okay.
In my opinion, they're just fucking terrible.
I hate to be in this position because I don't know enough about.
I mean, none of us do. You know what I mean? We're all just fans of the game. You can make a prediction.
No. What I'm saying is I don't know enough about that Broncos defense because I don't necessarily watch defense drives. I just know numbers wise it's good. That's how I know it's good. I read the numbers and I know it's good. When you go up against a Patrick Mahomes and at the level that he's fucking playing, it's hard to go against that. So I would assume that you got MVP Mahomes. That should be enough to win you the game with a Rashee Rice, but no running game, non-existent compared to the Denver Broncos, where J.K. Dobbins up to this point and this season was in the top 5 of yardage and rushing. So they could run the ball.
I'll tell you what, Javi. If the Broncos beat Kansas City, I will.
Where is that game at?
That's a good
is
question.
that game in KC?
That's a great
Or is it in Denver?
I'm gonna look it up
because, like he said, numbers. You looking at numbers, but numbers lie sometimes.
It's in Denver.
It's in Denver.
Semi.
I'm still going to Kansas City.
I'll take Denver if you give me 7 points.
What do you see? Listen, I don't know if you were here for. I don't know if you were here for the beginning of this conversation.
It's gonna be a close game.
Do you think Denver is a legit number 1 first place team?
I haven't watched enough Denver, but from the Denver games that I have seen, it's still up in the air. It's still debatable.
And what of Bo Nix? Have you seen that is impressive?
I would say I'm gonna use just the last game I saw, which was the Thursday night game.
That's so
Raiders could have won that game if they had offense.
Well, they should have. They lost. They missed 3 fucking field goals.
That's a fact.
One field goal would have made it a tie game. If they would have just made one of them, they would have fucking tied the game.
Yeah.
If they just made one of them.
That's what I'm saying. If I use the last thing that I see as a reference, I can't put a team like that as an out number 1.
That's recency bias, and no one's here watches like Denver Broncos games like that. Like, we got to give these people the benefit of the doubt. If this was Keith, you're a nice.
What I recently saw.
No, I know, but Keith, you're a 49ers fan.
Done it. That's when you get the benefit of the doubt. When you have a quarterback like the Chiefs got the benefit of the doubt going into the Super Bowl because they won Super Bowls. Yeah. People were like, the Eagles are way better in every way, but the Chiefs just might win.
Did I miss?
And then they got blown out.
Did I miss when and where defense just doesn't matter no more in the NFL?
I'm not really saying it doesn't matter.
No.
But if it matters a little bit less.
And I'm looking at the playoff picture. I'm looking at the teams that they're going to have to play in the playoffs. And as good as their defense is, there's not a team they're going to go up against that I don't think can't score 18 points and give them a chance to win. That's all I'm saying.
18 points.
Because bro, like I'm telling
you're summarizing.
But we're talking about a playoff team, though.
You're summarizing 2 games and saying 18 points. They don't average 18 points.
No, but if I'm looking at the teams, right? These playoff teams, these aren't the sub 500 teams that they're beating, that they're putting up 30 points up against, right? They're not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about playoff caliber teams who are going to go into the playoffs. They have good defenses and they can score. We're talking about the Colts. We're talking about the Patriots, the Chargers, maybe the Steelers, even though I don't think the Steelers can beat anybody in the playoffs.
We're giving one all our time.
There's another team I'm missing.
Baltimore, Buffalo.
Baltimore. None of these teams, I don't think, as good as the Broncos defense is, if a defense holds a playoff team to 18 points, they did a very good job. You know what I'm saying? That's not a knock. If you hold the Colts to 18 points, you did great. If you hold a playoff team to 18 points, you did great. The problem is, can you score?
Yeah, because you got to understand these other teams got good defenses too. They might not be as good as the Broncos, but they're pretty good.
And when the Broncos have faced above 500 teams like the Chargers, like the Colts, they scored 20 points on them, and they win.
Okay,
I don't know.
I think Bo Nix is having a bad year this year, but coming out of last year, it was Jaden Daniels was the best rookie quarterback, and then Bo Nix was 2. That's what everybody said. Not my belief system, but that's what the consensus was saying. Do anybody in here not believe that he can hit a little bit of a stride that he found in his rookie season, going to the latter part of this season? And if you compare rookie Bo Nix with this year's defense, is that a recipe for success?
Hold on real quick. I'm sorry.
Not after being a sophomore, having film, and going against top tier playoff teams in a game where they're spending the whole week dedicated to just beating you.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got to say this though. You may be right about the 18 points. I just looked up their average. They're averaging only 23.5 a game. So you may be right.
18 is a bit of an exaggeration,
you may
but
be
I'm talking about
the
like
18 points. I had to see.
I'm just saying, bro.
I even did the math. I was like, this shit is wrong. I calculated that shit myself. I'm like, oh yeah, no.
I'm just saying, bro.
This is right.
Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's bad, Javi. It's bad.
It doesn't look good. He doesn't look good. He doesn't look comfortable. He makes a single read. This is the before you. I know you said you had to step out for a second, but I see him when I watch him play. He makes a single read, and after that single read, he's looking to take off and run. He's out of there. He's out of the pocket. He does not feel comfortable. And when I look at, even Caleb even had that problem. And I'm looking at Caleb last week like, he got some presence back there now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, when I'm looking at progression, you don't even necessarily have to have a better year than you had your rookie year. I want to see progression. I want to see you comfortable in the pocket. I want to see you making reads. And I just don't see that with Bo. I see a lot of panic. I see a lot of first read not there. Let me roll out and then just Hail Mary it down the field to you know what I mean, in double coverage.
He looked like Geno Smith, but not going against the Broncos defense.
Yeah, he did. He literally looked like Geno against Geno. I'm like,
there
well,
was
this is
no
crazy.
difference in that one particular game. If you point out that game, it was like these dudes look like they're doing the same
Spider-Man
thing.
meme. It was a Spider-Man meme. Like,
it was a bad.
That's what it was.
Game.
It was that bad, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm telling
the
you,
Raiders
Sean
defense. The Raiders defense is not the Broncos defense.
That's also my concern is Sean Payton, knowing the kind of coach he is. Sean Payton's not a fucking let's get the young kid develop. That's not Sean Payton, bro. We're talking about. He's like more of like the John Gruden kind of. You ever heard Sean Payton call a play? It's the crazy. It'll make you cry. Like he's like 46-8 naked fucking waggle on 7. Like
12th overall in the first round.
I'm just saying,
you don't pick somebody 12 in the first round and then discard them off after year 3.
I didn't say you discard him. They probably won't discard him. I don't think they'll discard him. I think he's going to give him another year, and then he's going to have some serious decisions to make.
That's discarding him. Yes, you're saying he's going to discard him.
That's not discarding him. Listen, and this is the NFL. If you don't show it, if I don't see it in your first 4, I have to pay you after this. I have to pay you.
Exactly.
Contract terms
coming up.
Yeah,
they got a decision to make. They don't want to.
They're going to pay him. You think he's going to make $50 million a year?
You don't want to end up in a Dak Prescott, Purdy, Lawrence situation.
Exactly. But they are. But they are because teams do that all the time.
All right, they don't.
They
all
are.
Right, man.
They are.
They do that. All right. You're right.
They do that.
You are right. You are right. They do that.
That's a different conversation, though. Do I think Bo Nix is worth the money? No.
But
well, if you don't think he's worth the money, then why keep him?
Sean Payton might have a say in that.
It's going to boil down to who's available at the time.
Kyler Murray.
Who's going to be available? What free agents are going to be out there?
Kyler Murray.
Who's coming out of school?
Are you taking Kyler Murray over Bo Nix?
No. I'm not.
Because one thing I know, at least Bo Nix is gonna try.
I'll take.
Kyler Murray not gonna try.
Kyler Murray's just uninterested. Kyler Murray just looks uninterested. Like, yeah, he just.
Kyler Murray plays for fun.
Yeah, for sure. Like he just looks uninterested. Like whatever, I don't care. I'm rich already. Kyler already got his. That's what you're gonna end up with, bro. You're gonna end up with a Kyler Murray, somebody who makes max money.
Probably gonna retire, become a streamer, bro.
Yeah, you wish you didn't pay that much money for, and now you're in a situation where it's probably gonna be an ugly separation of like having to have a situation where you have to bench this guy who's not kind of making it. You have a backup somewhere, some veteran who in practice probably looks a little bit better. Say you bring in a Jameis Winston or whoever the fuck, that's probably, it's probably going to end bad for them. I'm not going to lie.
In Arizona, is the coach, is he running the offense too? Is he calling the plays, or do they got a coordinator calling the plays?
I'm not sure. I would guess a coordinator. Most head coaches don't call plays. Some do, but most of them don't. I think pretty sure.
Yeah, their OC over there in Arizona, he interviewed for like a lot of jobs this past offseason. He's like a hot name offensive coach.
From what I understand, I think Dan Campbell calls plays. I think McDaniels, the Dolphins head coach, he called plays.
Calls plays now.
Yeah,
this week.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Campbell didn't who?
Shanahan calls plays.
Yeah, Shanahan calls plays.
Ben Johnson calls every play.
Yeah. But I would say the majority of head coaches don't call plays.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh doesn't call plays.
No.
John Harbaugh don't call plays. Fucking most of these coaches don't call plays.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know that I want my head coach calling plays like that. To be honest, depends on who he is, I guess.
Speaking of head coaches, did Jackson Dart get his coach fired?
No, Dayball got himself fired. Jackson Dart kept him there. That's actually that's a good segue because that's our next topic. Since Brian Daboll got fired, that was the breaking news this morning. Brian Daboll got fired. That's a good question, Sean. What do you guys think?
It was coming.
Yeah. Starting 3 seasons in a row, 2-8. 3 seasons in a row, you start the season at 2-8. You're out of there. Any job.
Yeah. The writing was on the wall, bro. The paint was dry.
The only argument that I heard, this isn't my argument, but the only argument that I heard against firing him is that he was their best coach. About how bad you might think he is, he was their best coach. So why fire your head coach, your best coach, in the middle of the season? You should probably wait to do that.
Josh Allen owes Brian Daboll a lot.
Four double-digit leads, bro.
Yep.
Damn.
That's bad, man. That's bad.
Right,
it's a lack of closing that's those games out.
He was the one who went back to draft Jackson Dart. GM did draft Jackson Dart.
Hold on your mic.
Yeah.
Daboll.
Your mic is cutting out.
Hey, be careful. Let me ask you. Is it worth because of the legacy?
What's it called? I think somebody has something in the background.
Oh, Keith, maybe mute a little bit.
Keith,
I think the people talking in the back, or is that Sean?
Yeah, I am in the room with other people here, but they're on the other side over there.
Oh, okay, it may be that.
Go ahead, John.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. So, okay. As far as Daboll in the bat for Jackson Dart and building that kind of meathead dive with your head first kind of culture, we're going after it. You know, he was behind Jackson Dart's confidence. He was behind Scatterboo's confidence and all that. You know what I'm saying? So if I was them, I would have just kept him for the rest of the year and just seen how they continue to develop, because Brian Daboll has developed quarterbacks. He used to be in New England and Brady's last years. I'm not saying he developed Brady, but he worked with the best. And then he goes to Buffalo when Josh Allen is not even completing 60% of his passes, and he completely restructures Josh and turns Josh into the monster that we see today. Yeah. And Josh Allen still gives him credit to this day for everything he did for him. So I would have continued to just keep him paired up with Jackson Dart for the rest of the season, and then if the record is still nasty, then go
for developmental sake. Yeah, I feel it. Some guys are just born to be coordinators.
Is it possible for like a head coach, let's just say you're a head coach and you're not getting it done? Is it possible for teams to like let them stay on the team, but not as a head coach, as a smaller role, because there's like something they are really good at, but they just can't be a head coach?
I think you can move them to the front office.
Yeah, the Seahawks tried that, didn't they?
Yeah, but you can move guys to like the front office and like consultant roles and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Seahawks tried that with Pete Carroll. Mm-hmm. And but those situations never end well. It's they make it seem like it's a promotion, or we're going to put them in the front office. It's a demotion. It's getting them out of the way for somebody else, and those guys all eventually end up leaving.
Yeah, the strongest rumor I've heard so far today is that they're trying to get an early jump in hitting up Mike McCarthy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, they want an early jump.
There.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I heard. Also, what was I going to say about him?
Brian Flores.
He I actually think it was more specific reason why they fired him. I think it was that fucking penalty he declined.
Yeah, going into the medical tent when Jackson Dart had the concussion and trying to hurry up and give me my quarterback back, that desperation, that's fucking
got them fined. Yeah. So he got the team fined.
Yeah, so I think that would kind of start leaving that sour taste in their mouth. But it's tough when you're a coach on your way out and you have a quarterback on his way up. You know what I'm saying? You're coaching out of desperation. You're not coaching out of development. You know what I'm saying? You're coaching running this kid into linebackers and safeties because that's how he yards.
Well, I thought he was going to get fired a lot sooner.
Yeah, off top. I didn't even know he had a year.
I thought him switching to Jackson Dart was him saving his job. And to be honest, it probably was. I think that probably was him switching to Jackson Dart was him saving his job and saying, well, listen, at least if I lose with a rookie, it won't look as bad as me dragging fucking this carcass of Russell Wilson around.
Yep, that's a fact.
And he didn't want to attach his name to whatever Russell Wilson had left in the tank. So I think switching to Jackson Dart was a good idea for him in that season. That's what kept his job.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they got Bills as a possibility.
Retired, bro.
Bills on the list.
As a Bears fan, I knew Russ wasn't about to do shit to bring him back in that game.
I was never a big fan of Russ like that to begin with. I always thought he was the benefit of the defense and run game.
I agree.
You can tell the coaching staff pissed
like
Russell Wilson
Bo Nix.
Like Bo Nix.
Y'all some haters.
He does, bro. That's the fact.
Cash is in here.
How it goes.
Hating on Bo Nix too.
Together and lead
a team, bro. That nigga's a bum, bro. He's not good for real.
We want to see a quarterback throw some darts and be the reason.
Yes, bro.
Why
he can't.
The points are there.
He's almost like the equal opposite of Tua. And think about it. Tua's looked at as like on his way out the league. And this Tua is a guy who's very accurate. His timing is decent. He just has a fucking noodle arm. And he can't throw, and he underthrows people. And what you see with Bo Nix is like the opposite. He's not very accurate and he overthrows people. And it's like Tua, not athletic. Bo Nix athletic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like they're equal opposites of each other in the worst way possible. It's crazy.
Cash said Russell Wilson and Jalen Hurts are the same.
No, I can't even agree with
that. I don't think that's a terrible comparison.
Hell no.
I think that's terrible.
I'm about to time cash out. I'm about to time cash out. I got to time cash out for that.
They're in the same category. I'll put them in the same category.
What's the difference?
Give me over Jalen Hurts.
Who?
Wait.
Shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, like really dumb. Shit.
I'm taking Jalen. I can't hear you. Jalen over Russell any day of the week.
Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson is far better than Jalen Hurts.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm not going to agree with that either. I don't think they're much better than each other.
I think they're the same thing. What's really the difference?
The one in the same?
Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson is better than Jalen Hurts.
I mean, that was a good ass system.
Hell
no! If you're meaning Marshawn Lynch,
I don't even really think it's that. I don't even think it's that comparable.
I think Russell before he got paid is the greatest.
Russell Wilson before. Don't let the Denver shit fool you. Don't let the Steelers shit fool you. Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson is a better player than Jalen Hurts.
Before he got
paid, the same thing. Look, I gotta bring
Sherman and Lynch
Hell no. I gotta look it up.
Look at their teams
before he got paid, and they had to break the whole team up.
I gotta look it up.
He was a beast.
I gotta look it up.
That is a fact.
As soon as he
benefited so much off of that defense in that run game.
He was ass. He was ass once they had to get rid of everybody.
Yeah, because now no one's gonna come in before.
Jalen Hurts, you could kind of say the same thing though, because Jalen Hurts has two solid one receivers.
Yes.
He has the best running back in the league. Well, the year he won a Super Bowl, he had the best running back in the league. Very similar to what Russell had. in my opinion.
Man,
Except for
Jalen Hurts
maybe
is the nigga that just
not
drives
as
the
good defense.
Avengers to go save the town.
I agree.
He's just
I
driving the
agree.
Avengers and
He
say,
just
"Hey,
drives
y'all
the
go
car
save
there.
these people over here."
He said, "All right, I'll be
that's-
right here. You guys
and
do your
that's
thing."
the same,
The
the
Avengers
same
can
for
handle that.
Purdy, the same
Brother, he
for Russell
outplayed
Wilson.
Pat Mahomes twice, bro. In Super Bowls. I know he didn't win the first one, but he outplayed him, and in the second one, demolished him. Looked like the much better quarterback in both Super Bowls. That says something to me, man. I can't
Right.
just when I see Jalen Hurts, when I look at Jalen Hurts, I'm always gonna look at how he performs
can't
in Super
argue about
Bowls.
the
And it's
Super Bowls.
elite. It's elite.
Everybody's playing to win the Super Bowl, you know, and he's done it and he's played well. But it's also any given Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You roll the ball out there, anybody can be better than anybody on any given Sunday.
I actually like that comparison. I actually like the comparison between him and
Russell Wilson, by the numbers, is a lot better than Jalen Hurts.
Of course.
A lot
Yeah.
better.
Of course.
The only thing he's not
And I'm
better
trying to
than
think-
Jalen Hurts is a completion
Rushing.
percentage, and that's just simply for the fact that Jalen Hurts
What about
hasn't
rushing
played
yards?
enough years.
What about rushing
But
yards?
completion percentage, he's already matched with half the years, playing just a quarter of years, his highest Russell Wilson's highest completion percentage. So
You said Jalen Hurts has already done that?
yeah, Jalen Hurts has already done that.
That's a
that's-
whole lot of
that's-
scheme. That's scheme and decision making a lot of times.
And that's
Like,
also modern NFL.
you could take less risk and increase your completion percentage. That doesn't make you better. You're just taking less risk.
I mean, you want the guy
Bubble screen ass
you want the
nigga.
guy to give the ball to the guy that's open, right?
This bubble screen ass nigga Jalen Hurts. I'd be tired of hearing
You
this.
want someone
How
that
do
can
you
make
win
plays
games?
when you need them.
Like
It's
who?
about making plays
Like
when
who?
you need 'em.
Like who?
Like Mahomes, like a healthy
I can't
Burrow,
stand Jalen Hurts, bro.
like Lamar in the regular season.
That's crazy. I fucks with Jalen. That's my
I
guy.
fuck with
bro.
Jalen.
Allen.
Yeah, these
Like
guys are
Josh Allen when he's not playing the Chiefs.
like you're talking about Jalen Hurts. Like I'd rather take the guy that's gonna win me the game at the end of the day, regardless of what the fuck the stats look like.
He's not winning the game. He's just making sure you don't
they
lose
both
the
have
game.
the same record
There's
in
a
the big game
difference.
now. They both got one Super Bowl win and one Super Bowl loss. I don't see Jalen Hurts
Yeah.
as more of the winner than Russell Wilson.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, you
Jalen
got a point.
Hurts-
And they both turned the ball over at a key point to lose their game that they lost.
And
True.
prime Russell
true.
Wilson is the far better pocket quarterback. It's not even like I don't even know what we're talking about when it comes to that.
But when we're talking,
Yeah,
like,
that's a
Is,
whole.
is
Yeah.
Jalen
that's a
Hurts
whole
even
different-
Jalen Hurts without the tush push?
I mean,
Oh,
is
that nigga
Russell
is
Wilson
like
able to be
Tebow.
Russell Wilson without the defense?
Yeah,
that
without
he
the
had?
best defense ever.
No.
Bro, he's still cooked. He's have to cook on
I
offense.
know, but
Same-
they played complimentary football over there. You know what I
Same
mean?
with
That's fucking
Purdy,
that's good
Garoppolo,
defense. They held onto the ball forever because they had that run game.
Goff,
And Russ
to an
threw
extent.
a beautiful. I will say, Russell Wilson threw one of the more beautiful footballs down the field.
Hell yeah. Prime in his prime, I think we're just
Yeah.
looking at today and we're not looking at the prime. Like I can still see the prime in my head right now.
Well, again, I'm saying this
I
is
can
because
still see that
I'm a
Malcolm
Peak
Butler
long,
pick.
Russell Wilson.
I'm a
I'm taking
lifelong
peak
hater
Russ.
of Russell. So I am for sure biased in that way.
That Malcolm Butler pick still.
Yeah.
stings.
Yeah, that's painful. Yeah.
All right. Well, so what do we have
He
for
know he was
tonight's game?
supposed to audible out that shit. He know he was supposed to audible out of that shit.
Exactly.
Bro.
You
Fuck
gotta
what Pete was
audible out of
talking.
that shit. You have to. That shit
What
was
are
all
what
ego
are
from the
what are
coach and the QB.
what are
Trying to win the Super
predictions
Bowl MVP.
for tonight?
It's who tonight?
Packers, Eagles.
Eagles.
Packers Eagles, a big
Philly
NFC
and-
matchup tonight. Monday Night
I'll follow
Football.
A game manager versus someone who tries to play football.
I need the game to be 7-0, and I need Saquon and Josh Jacobs to go crazy, and that both quarterbacks to not find anything.
This is in Philly, right? This is in
Please,
Philly?
bro. I need Saquon nigga with 118, 2 tubs,
Yes,
3 catches for 47.
I need the exact same thing, and then I need Josh Jacobs to go crazy.
Bro,
And
Who did you
I
play?
need some
Who did you
stat
play, Javi?
corrections.
I'm playing
Who you playing right
Devin. I'm playing Devin. I'm playing Josh Jacobs, Romeo Dobbs, and Dallas Goedert.
Okay.
Mm.
What
I'm
about
only-
you, Keith?
Up by 45 points, so I could lose easily.
Who you playing, Keith?
I need Saquon
to go crazy.
I'm Walt.
You better not lose the Walt.
It's a nail biter too. That's a crazy thing.
I'm losing
for last place.
I'm losing.
Walt has 120 and Keith's projected 122, but he needs 16 points to get there.
If Saquon don't get 2 tubs, Saquon got to get 2 tubs.
He just needs 14
I don't trust
points.
Jalen Hurts. He steals touchdowns.
Green Bay still has a pretty good defense, don't they?
It's been
Jalen Hurts is a touchdown.
You just need Saquon. You just need Saquon to get 140 yards.
Who are you playing?
And a tub.
Who are you playing, Sean?
I'm playing Ajon, and
he already
lost. It's over.
It's over.
Ajon is the luckiest person. Like,
I need Saquon to catch a screen pass.
They just
and
can't
run that
score.
shit in for a touchdown.
You said you take Ajon. You say you got the Eagles?
Yeah, I need the Eagles to win because I need the Packers to come down the NFC North as my Bears continue to rise up the NFC North.
So Eagles, what?
I say Eagles 21-17.
21-17?
Yeah.
What you got, Javi?
I got the Eagles.
Eagles what?
Give
me a score.
Hopefully a close one. Probably like 20. I mean, I hate to copycat, but yeah, I think 21-17 is not bad.
21-17? Yeah. Sean?
I'm gonna go Packers, and I'm gonna go with it being a more high scoring game. I'm gonna go with like 35-28.
35-28? Okay. I like it. I kind of wanted to go that route too. I think there's gonna be a bit more offense. These guys gotta show up this week. What you think, Keith? Keith? That's your name, right?
No, yeah,
Keith.
No, that's Keith.
Hey.
Keith.
Is he muted?
I think Philly pulls it out. Philly by 7.
Philly by 7?
Yeah, that's.
I think I'm gonna go
14-7 or 49-35.
20. No, 27-21. 27-21. Philly.
27-21.
For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go Packers. I think I'm gonna go Packers with the last minute drive to win the game. 28-27.
Okay, damn, that would be good.
That's what I think.
You can't game manage this win, huh? You have to earn this win.
Yeah, I don't know. My confidence isn't too high on the Eagles right now. Again with Saquon, I think the Packers defense will come through when it matters and give the ball to J-Lo to win the game at the end. So I think
it's also a nasty ass nickname for that nigga, boy.
That is horrible.
That shit is filthy.
It's the homie J-Lo.
It's some speculation that the Eagles are kind of saving their stuff and they don't want to expose their hand. They're kind of trying stuff and saving some of their weapons. They're not giving it their all.
They should. They need to win, don't they? They're not. Their division isn't. Are they running away with the division?
They're 6-3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're right there. The whole NFC is not cluttered. You know what I'm saying?
Washington did.
Not separated by much. Every NFC team needs every win they can get.
What's the Cowboys record right now?
Shit, like 4-5.
Yeah, 4-5. They're better than Washington. They're second.
You guys aren't who do they play next? Who the Cowboys play next?
We play the Raiders next week, and I might go to that bitch.
Ooh.
We play this weak ass team. We play the Raiders.
I wouldn't do it.
He said that's enough.
That's gonna pay a lot of money to lose to the Raiders.
That's enough, goddammit. Don't talk about my team no more. Put some respect on it. That's enough.
Who you got tonight, Cash?
The Eagles.
Eagles. What's the score?
Damn, they're like 28-27. I think he's gonna come down to a field goal.
Damn, I hope not. I need a low scoring game.
Hey,
low as possible.
hey, look, me and Gus is going at it. Me and Gus I'm up. He's up 164. I got 163, something like that. I just need one catch from AJ Brown.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
I just need one
I'm about
catch.
to say, I'm like, what's the name carried you today this week? That nigga went crazy.
Jonathan Taylor, yeah. But his defense, he had the Seahawks defense. They had 30 points.
Damn. The Seahawks. You had the Seahawks. Oh, he did.
He did.
He did. And then he also had. Well, it went down.
That's that shit right there, bro. Pissed me the fuck off about fantasy. I go crazy in the game. I get a game like that as a Jonathan Taylor, and the fucking Seahawks defense puts up 30. I throw my phone somewhere, bro.
That's what I was like.
And
then he had his running back went for 40. He had old boy from the Lions. I'm like, God,
Gibbs.
Just go away.
Gibbs went off.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Damn. Didn't y'all bet this week too, right?
Yeah, we always make it interesting. Hell yeah, $25 is on the line.
Oh, you said everybody played though, right?
What's up?
Everybody on his team played?
What's up? Oh damn, I don't want to call you B John. Hey John, what's up, Hey John?
What up with it?
What's up, man? Just don't forget about me with the 5 hots, bruh.
Oh yeah, I got you. You
need that. It's all good. But yeah, man,
that's yours.
Hey, the irony with my game, L, is if out of all quarterbacks, out of all receivers, I got the one receiver that everybody's like, could he get that one catch? Like,
that is crazy. Like, will Jalen throw him the ball?
God damn!
Imagine he doesn't, bro.
You just needed one catch.
Will he throw him the ball?
I got a whole game, L. I will throw this fucking phone. I will throw this because I traded for this motherfucker, right? I think the nigga gonna go off tonight. But if I lose this game because of a single fucking catch, I'm deleting this app, my nigga.
Yeah, that's rough because it is the one nigga. Like, will he get the ball once?
Hopefully, he gets it out the way early for you,
man.
Yeah, shit, if the Eagles have a chance to win this game, I think Green Bay has a lot of questions that need to be answered this week. They haven't played up to their potential. I think a lot of us had the Eagles as the number one team early in the season, and they just haven't lived up to that lately. So I think the Green Bay is going to have to use this as a game to get themselves back on track.
Yeah. It's a get right game for the Eagles.
Yes, that's kind of another reason why I need I think Green Bay is going to. So, and then the Eagles, I think similarly, because I think they lost their last game too. They had
a bye last week, right?
Well, but then they lost to like somebody they had no business losing to, right?
They had a bye last week, right?
Yeah, the Giants. Yeah, they lost to the Giants.
Did they have a bye last week, the Eagles?
They're on the bye this week. So this week.
Yeah, they had a bye.
No, wait. What you mean this week? They played tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Last week. Yeah, you're right. I'm tripping.
Yeah, so this
tonight. They had a bye the previous week.
This should be a get right week. You had an extra time to prepare. So like you said, Ajon, AJ Brown gonna get me the dub early. One catch early.
As long as the black Tim Tebow throws him the ball, he should
be straight. Ain't the year the black Tim Tebow?
Bro.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. First quarter without a catch.
Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. Stop playing with that man.
Keith, was it you who needed Jameson Williams to get one catch?
Hey, so was that Baltimore's quarterback. What's that white guy name?
Cooper Flacco?
No, the Baltimore. Nah. What's Trent?
Don't remind me.
No, Trent Dilfer. Yeah, Super Bowl winner too.
That's a legend right there.
Eli Manning
is a legend.
2 of them. Don't do that.
True. That's true.
That's a
fact. I'm not gonna lie.
Garoppolo almost won a Super Bowl.
Almost don't get it done.
Johnson won a Super Bowl.
That's true.
I really do think Russell Wilson and
Rex Grossman got to one.
I think they're more comparable. But like you said, Ajon, Russell was better than Jalen Hurts.
A lot of niggas are better than Jalen Hurts.
It's the team, hell. I promise you, bro.
No, I could agree. Like, but again,
Purdy's better than Jalen Hurts if he had some athleticism.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think Purdy's better than Jalen Hurts.
L know where me and L been going at it for years because I like Lamar Jackson. He know that's my superhero, and Jalen Hurts is his superhero. So now he got Hurts. Now he got Herbert. so he could chill on Hurts. But
no, I just think all I think is like when I look at football, I just look at it I try to look at it like from the entire perspective, and I just be like, look at the niggas who win. You look at the niggas who win, bro, and it's game management. It's Jalen Hurts.
Like, to not lose. He plays
sometimes,
to not lose.
But think about how many quarterbacks can't even do that.
I get it, but
how many quarterbacks can't even do that, bro?
What's better than playing to not lose?
I mean, not everybody's Patrick Mahomes, man.
Playing to win is better.
Huh?
Playing to win is better.
Stafford won him a Super Bowl, and he did
Stafford's phenomenal though. Stafford's a fucking Hall of Fame level quarterback. He might fuck around with the MVP this year.
Lamar Jackson could be that. He could be that.
I think he could be. It
might take him 10 years.
No, a lot of it don't even necessarily have nothing to do with Lamar or his skill level. Again, to me, it's the team. When you set your team up for your quarterback to be Superman, it just don't end well. You know what I mean? It almost always. It's hard. It makes it harder for a team to win like that. When you build your team to where all your quarterback has to do is not lose, them niggas win.
You right.
Them be the people who win.
You 100% right on that.
That's why.
Ferrari.
It's a different strategy for sure.
Yeah.
Don't
crash the Ferrari. That's right. Don't crash the Ferrari.
There's a winning strategy. Build a Super Bowl strategy. I mean, a quarterback strategy, and then you got a winning strategy. Like you said, I hear all the Tom Brady criticism, and he's a phenomenal quarterback. We all know that. But what did he do to win? Not make mistakes, right?
Yeah. Throw the ball away.
Yep. Dink and dunk.
Throw the ball away. Dink and dump. Do it to play, and just he was. Well, I think what made Tom so good was that he studied, he was prepared, and he was prepared. That's a lot of the game, bro. And you'd be surprised how many of these fucking quarterbacks don't do that. A lot of these quarterbacks they don't study the game. They don't do their homework. They play fucking video games or they fucking fuck porn stars.
So we know
that's
that
a lot of NFL quarterbacks.
Playoff football is different from regular season, right? Regular season, I feel like you can take those chances. I think there's an on and off switch you have to have as a quarterback. The playoffs is about the team that makes the least mistakes. I feel like that's when you got to clock into a game manager type quarterback.
Yeah,
you got to play field position some games.
Yeah, because that other team is ready for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole game plan against your quarterback for your defense. They really, really prepared. Everybody's the most prepared. So that Superman shit. All that Superman shit go out the window, man.
But with the exception to this last Super Bowl, outside of this last Super Bowl, it has come down to these quarterbacks making these drives, having to put these drives together when it matters most. So it's a little bit of both. Like you have to be able to game manage, but you also have to be able to come through. That's what makes Mahomes so good.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. That's what makes Mahomes so good.
He can game manage. He can be a Jalen Hurts, but then he can be Superman as well.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. You nobody looks at Pat Mahomes like that, but in my opinion, Pat Mahomes is the perfect example of like just do what you're supposed to do and then be spectacular in these moments here and there. You know what I mean? Whereas Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, they're just like go win it. You know what I mean? Go be our everything. And I just it's tough. It's a tough way to try to win football.
That's like trying to make a 3-pointer, a deep.
Not everybody can have a Superman. Not everybody's going to have Superman, and you're more than likely going to have a Jalen Hurts, and some teams are even going to be lucky enough to have a Jimmy Garoppolo. So when you start talking about quarterbacks and who's good and who's not good, we can't just bunch Jalen Hurts into the conversation of he's trash. Like
Jalen Hurts he's not trash. That's crazy.
No, he's not.
I mean, imagine if the 49ers just had a Spider-Man. Not even a Superman, just somebody. They would dominate.
I mean, they did have Kaepernick.
But again, they're Batmans. They're just smart guys that do their homework. They don't have superpowers. They're just fucking smart people. They do their homework. And that's how you win. I think that's really your recipe. That's my favorite recipe.
Kaepernick was Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, he could say that a little bit better.
I mean, he went to a Super Bowl.
Well,
He just didn't.
Then they turn the lights off.
Yeah, and then they say, "That's it for you."
Yeah, they literally and figuratively turned the lights off.
Wide nose having.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me, boys.
Right,
nice talk.
Yep.
Hey, good win, L. Good win, bro.
I liked it. It was a tough grit win. Thank you. I appreciate that. They didn't want to give us our credit for that win. They made it seem like Pittsburgh was just ass. They're like,
I didn't think y'all had it in you. I thought y'all was gonna charger it up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, these motherfuckers gonna let these niggas come in here and punk them.
I don't even think we started that lineman that we traded for either. I don't think he played.
Good.
I think we still had Dinklage or whatever the fuck that fucking sorry left tackle is.
I chose the wrong defense. I thought Pittsburgh was gonna come into town and whoop y'all, but it should.
You picked the wrong. Yeah, I did. Charger defense underrated.
It's in waivers. I wasn't the only one, but yeah, he's in that Charger defense is in waivers.
I used them for what I needed them for. I didn't think they were gonna be able to. I had a little bit of faith. I got DK Metcalf. I'm not gonna play Charger
DK trash
and DK. I'm not
bum. DK a bum.
Yeah, he's not no real.
Up?
He a tight end.
Hey, Javi, don't you hate that when like you see a defense and it's like it's projected to get a lot of points, but the team they're going against is like one of your best players on your team, and it's like, damn.
Yeah,
do I believe in my player, or do I believe in this defense that's going against my player?
Yeah, no, I'd rather just get a different defense than to just put myself through that. Fuck that.
It was multiple defenses in the pool that went off, bro. And I was, like I said in the chat, I was this close to running the Jags defense because at one point in the game they were up like. No, I only played them that one other time. Like I said, because earlier the first 4 games, bro, they were putting up like 15 points. They were getting so many takeaways. And then they had a fall off. And then they had another good game. I didn't pick them up. And this week, based on who they played, I was like, maybe I'm going to pick them up. And I didn't. And until the third quarter, they had like 22 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't gotten lucky with one of those defenses. I haven't gotten lucky with one of those defenses yet.
That's crazy. What? Changing just a question. What is the fuck is Cleveland doing, bro? Why are they doing Shador like this, bro? Because Dylan Gabriel is.
I think it's above their heads, man. I think there's a fraternity here, and they got instructions. Make that nigga learn his lesson.
There's a coup.
Man, because and even they asked him post game and he said it, yeah, we're gonna stick with Dylan. I'm like, bro, like what is going on?
He's only thrown
like do Pops gotta step in and make a call? Like
are you gonna be the one to challenge your boss? I mean,
oh man.
Boss man says,
like, Pops, man, come on, do something.
It's a bigger picture. It's a bigger picture because I feel like if you do let Shador shine without being humble, you change the league forever.
Mm-hmm. At this point, bro,
you have to make sure that everybody understands that they are not bigger than the league.
Yeah.
And this is a big.
The Sanders family can come through the league and punk the league, bro. Because it could very well be like how what's his name, LeBron James. The Jameses are punking the league. Could you imagine that players having power?
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think the NFL is protecting their investment.
Yeah, the Browns is one team, and they're willing to sacrifice one team.
So let's look at both sides. Right? Sanders, yes, he came in the league and interviewed arrogantly. Okay, that's a fact. Now, he's also got jersey. In his contract, you can look it up. It's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like not love of the game clause, but he has a clause in his contract that he gets paid off his jerseys. That's never been a thing, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, with the jersey sales, players don't get paid off jerseys.
Yeah, well, certain players do, but rookies don't. Especially a third round rookie, and that's why his contract is structured the way that
Fifth
it
round
is.
rookie.
Yeah, his contract is structured where it's at because he decided not to take the money from the Cleveland Browns directly and only took a significant pay cut for being a third round pick and decided to just do the whole jersey thing. So people don't like that. You know, if your agent's negotiating that for you, people are not going to like you breaking the norms and allowing other rookies coming in that are going to be bigger than
Exactly.
you.
Yes.
They're not going
He's
to like that.
already pulling strings and setting, I would say, good examples, but from the league perspective, bad examples. And he's opening the door. They think he's opening Pandora's box.
Well,
If we
he
My
is
let
thing is,
him,
because the league is already a revenue sharing league. So they're splitting that between 32 teams regardless. So now you're giving a piece of the pie that's supposed to go to the owners to a player, a rookie at
uh-huh,
that, when already
uh-huh,
elite players already get a piece of the pie. But you're talking about a
uh-huh.
rookie? Nah, I'm not having
imagine him
that.
being first round. Imagine him being first round. Imagine him playing defense. Imagine the Browns being relevant. The Browns. Just
Imagine him being
imagine.
good.
Imagine
Imagine if
him
he just
being good on the Ravens. Imagine him being good on the Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, people look at it like, oh, he should have played for the Ravens, and I agree with that. But what would that look like for Lamar Jackson?
I don't think
you can't.
anybody's head would
I
be. I
mean,
don't think anybody would be calling for Shador for over Lamar. Let's just say he through that
No.
he gets injured. It works out the exact same way, and Shador comes in and he's playing.
And he's
Lamar,
playing and give you the same similar production,
yeah, the same exact thing,
and
and
it's
then
a lot
Lamar,
cheaper.
and then Lamar comes back though. There's no problem there unless
You got a
Shador makes it
controversy.
a problem.
You got controversy because now it's like you got this young talent, and he's playing at a high level, and you got him for cheap.
Yeah, there is
You're gonna
controversy.
you'll rethink about your contract with Lamar.
Oh yeah, if he can save
Are
you
you
50
are you
million,
saying that? Okay, so is that the same thing? Is that the same thing going on in San Fran right now?
Well,
it should be,
Is
but
it a
it's not gonna.
controversy there?
No, it should be, but it's not gonna be because these teams, like Javi said earlier, these teams are dumb and they rather pay a garbage quarterback 50 million than just go
because
get somebody for
it
free
feels
who
like
can
it's
do the
their
same thing.
yeah. They feel like that's their only chance. I got me a good quarterback. Ooh, I'm gonna pay him. I got me a good receiver. I'm gonna you know what I'm saying? It's like they're too thirsty. They're too thirsty. Teams are too thirsty, and players are able to take advantage off of a small sample size of production. And when shit doesn't go their way, and when things start to look not, as pretty, I mean that contract's gonna start not to look as pretty as the years go on. But I like Brock Purdy though. I don't think is he worth all that money. I can't say so, but does he make bad decisions?
He gave you every quarterback makes a bad decision here and there. So
No, yeah, but he doesn't cost you games to the point where you're not where you're expected to be compared to these other quarterbacks like a Tua, like a Dak Prescott, like a Kyler. Everybody else they're expected to be at some point already, and they cost themselves games. I mean, I don't see Brock Purdy
Do, do
not
you
getting
gotta pay
anywhere.
for that though? Do I gotta pay for you just to not disappoint me? Like, do I gotta pay a premium just for you not to crash my Ferrari? Is that something I gotta pay top dollar
but
for? Or can I get that for cheap?
his
You got to, I think.
again, we covered this in the last time. Do I think he should have got the that what he got? I wouldn't have gave him that much, but he earned top 10 money. He earned that.
Uh, did he earn it or did
I
Shanahan
mean, he
earn
took
it
you to
for
a
him?
title game.
see, you guys are in a
Got
situation.
taken to a title
That ain't
game?
called a play. He got to go out on the field, execute it.
The difference between the Rams organization and the 49ers, I feel like they know that it's more so the coach. And they know when to get off a bad contract. You guys, for some reason, can't figure that out, the Niners. Like, you guys will get somebody and will pay them. And you're doing the right things for the player. but it ends up being the wrong thing for the
They got
franchise.
off one. They got off the Debo contract, and I think they're getting
now
off
you got
Ayuk's
Ayuk.
contract next year.
That's three. That's three players, or it's scheme over the player. And you guys could have gotten some assets and built the team up more. Because you guys are getting old.
And it was hard, but look how quick we got off Cooper Kupp. And we loved Kupp.
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between the Niners and the Rams. And both of you guys draft well. But when it comes to contracts, y'all don't know when to get off a player.
They're loyal. John Lynch is a loyal guy.
He's a player. And then he's a player.
Yeah.
He's going to do right by the player.
He's sending a message.
It's the right thing.
Yeah. He's sending a message to the top.
I got to step away.
He's
sending a message to the team. I mean, you as a player on a team, it feels good to be on an organization or be with an organization, knowing that they're going to pay you and not trade you. Yeah. I mean, that's the loyal thing to do for sure.
So do you think Puka's up there looking like, damn, my days are numbered? They just gonna use me and send me off?
I mean, they should. That's how they did Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, it's a numbers game with the Rams. They're going off percentages, like the fucking Dodgers and what's his name? Who's the manager there? I forgot the name of the manager, but he allows the numbers to make most of his decisions. Like when you get
Snead?
No, I'm talking about the Dodgers. Yeah, like when you go to an organization where they use numbers to their advantage, and that's their, that's where they want to get their bread and butter because they believe in the numbers. I mean, shit, Puka is just another number.
Oh, you're talking about the coach, Roberts?
Dave Roberts. Yeah. Most of his managerial decisions come from based off statistics, and I feel like Sean McVay's in that same kind of category because when they got to get off of Todd Gurley, they'll get off of Todd Gurley. When they got to get off of Jared Goff, they'll get off of Jared Goff. When they got to get off when they got to get Jalen Ramsey, Odell Beckham, Baker Mayfield, they brought him in just for a little bit. We need you just for a little bit. Give us this. Give us what these numbers are calculated for you to do against these opponents. And that's it. But with
Von Miller, all that.
Yeah, and with a John Lynch, what he's doing is he's going the Laker method. What he's trying to do is I'm trying to pay these guys well into their late years when they're not worthy. Yeah, when they're not worthy of it. But it's going to send a message to rookies to want to stay here, to free agents to want to come here, and for guys to just want to, be a part of this place where we're going to take care of you. The Lakers do that. That's why they're able to always seem to make a trade and keep the guys that they trade for compared to other teams where they can't keep a Kevin Durant or they can't keep a fucking other perennial all-star like that.
Yeah. But Chicago's bad organization like that too. They didn't want to take care of none of their veterans like Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan.
No, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I mean, you got organizations, they just run their show differently. And to your point,
the Heat didn't give a fuck about Dwayne Wade.
Exactly. You got a lot of franchises, they just run it differently, and I don't know if it's a right or wrong way. It's just different ways of doing it, but I do like what the Rams are doing. But what they end up doing is if Puka is smart, he takes a team-friendly deal, right? Because you got a young defense. You can give him a nice contract, I don't think that you make him the highest paid receiver ever. I think you make him maybe the highest paid receiver ever for like a day. And then maybe who else contracts are up, they pass him up. But then it's a way they can get off his contract when they need to because of his thing is he's a physical receiver. And if he's no longer valuable in that regard or his body's breaking down, in time, it's going to happen. You're going to want to get off that contract because he's not out here routing people up. He's not a JSN. He's not a Devontae Adams. He's not a Chad Ochocinco. Those type of receivers are guys that they're just, you can put them anywhere and they'll do anything. But the Puka, you can find those guys.
And you're not going to pay Puka if you don't have Matthew Stafford. So I think the moment Matthew Stafford is gone, I think Puka's days are numbered. I don't think they sign him to a contract if Matthew Stafford retires before Puka's contract is due.
Right.
It's gonna.
I think he could be a great locker room guy though, and I don't see him trying to be one of them break the bank type of guys either. You know.
But you can get a receiver every year. There's bunches. It's bunches. And it's like if you could get off of this Puka contract and get some more draft capital, you never know. Like let's just say hypothetically next year you're able to draft 2 good receivers. You might reconsider signing Puka.
And would you rather pay the guy that you drafted in the first round or you drafted highly? Or would you rather pay the Puka Nacua that shit? When did he get drafted?
Like 3rd or 4th round.
What year though? How many years he's been in the league?
This is his 2nd.
So yeah, he's gonna be asked for a contract after this year. Well, he could be asked for a contract this year.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah, he could.
And I'd rather get somebody that I can have a 5th-year option on, to be honest with you.
That part.
Yeah. I'd rather get a 5th-year option on somebody, trade Puka for I mean, if people are trading 2 first-round picks like it's nothing ever since Jared Goff did it, or ever since the Lions did it. And now they're trading it for defensive players. Next thing you know, watch Puka be the one that set the bar for skill position players to get 2 first-round picks. Like,
you gotta pay Jared Verse too, Sean. Don't forget him.
I'd rather them do like an AJ Brown, Devontae Smith type of deal where they get their deals done early, lock them into a decent rate. It ain't gonna break the bank. It ain't gonna hurt the team.
They probably will. It's probably advantageous they did it that way. You gotta pay. You're gonna have to pay. What's his name? Jared Verse. He's gonna break the bank.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's gonna ask for Max Crosby numbers and more.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we can't even say nothing to him. Yeah. We're gonna give it to him though. We gave it to Donald.
And then Cameron Curl's gonna be up too. He's a really good safety for you guys. He's up this year.
Yeah, they're not gonna hold on to him though. Like Rams, they let go of safeties every year. Every year we get these dope ass safeties, and I want to keep them, and they always let them go.
Well, there's a difference though. That's those are aging safeties. Cameron Curl's like what, 25, 26? He's still got about 4 years. And when you got 4 years like that, what do they do? Like they normally, it's not like C.J. Gardner-Johnson where he's just getting tossed around, and he's at the 28, 29 compared to. Oh no, is he? Is he 28, 29?
Who?
C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But Cameron Curl, he's gonna get paid somewhere. I don't know whether the Rams keep him or not, but that's somebody they're gonna have to pay.
There's Cam Curl and Cam Kitchens.
Oh, Cam Kitchens is a rookie though, I think.
He was a rookie last year.
Oh, he was a rookie last year? Oh, okay, yeah. Cam Kitchens. Damn, I forgot all about him.
But it'll be interesting. I hope they keep Puka just because it's a good mentality for him to have. And if he can spread that kind of workhorse mindset, he's like the opposite of a diva.
Hold on, let me pivot real quick. Hey, so you said you wanted certain people to go off tonight, Javi. Why is that when you're going against these people? You wanted Josh Jacobs to go off.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I want it to be a running game. I want Josh Jacobs to have to go out there and get all 45 points himself.
Oh, you don't want Dobbs because you don't want Dobbs or
exactly. I want it to be a running game between Saquon and Josh Jacobs. Like let them score all the points. I'd rather Josh Jacobs have to get all the points himself and Barkley to get all the points himself than to give Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts some confidence and start fucking throwing for 300 yards all of a sudden,
Yeah, you want me to lose and you want to win slowly. I get it.
Actually, I thought about it. I was rooting against the wrong team this whole time. I thought you were 4-5. Gus is 4-5. So I need Gus to lose.
Yeah, he wants Gus to be out of it.
Yeah, I need Gus to lose. I don't need Cash to lose. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like either one kind of helps, but I need Gus to lose more so that way I solidify my 6th or 5th spot. So that way when I play you, hopefully our records can be even.
Yeah, it might. We got your big brother next week. That's gonna be tough. The way this league is shaping up, it's interesting because Danny if he takes this L, You know that's gonna be tough. But if he does take this L this week, he'll be 6-4. If I win, that's 6-4. It's a lot of 6-4s in here. Sean's some 6-4s.
Devin
It's
might
like
be 6-4. It's a big if,
Devin might
but
be. Yeah,
he might be.
6-4s is damn. It's almost like whoever got the most points, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is insane. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a.
This is how it was playing out last year too. Until the very end, it was like a bunch of ties or like within a game, and it was coming down to who had more points. And then at the end, everybody kind of separated. But
Are y'all done?
Yeah,
Are y'all done making moves?
No.
No.
I pretty much I'm stuck because like
me too.
I don't know what to think of T. Higgins. Part of me wants to go with T. Higgins as my guy, but then part of me wants to trade him for an upgrade. But then I feel like I could trade T. Higgins for somebody, and then T. Higgins will outperform whoever I trade him for. So it's very.
And
I'm
then
stuck on that.
Joe Burrow could be back in 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
So there's that. Now that he's returned to practice, he has 21 days. He has 21 days to come back. So there's that. That right there. I knew that was kind of coming, and which is the reason I was like, "Fuck, do I want to trade Chase Brown?" But then seeing what the fuck Quinshon Judkins did, even though he didn't do much, 22 times, like that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Getting the ball 22 times makes me feel good, but I still I don't know if I'm done. I feel like I'm stuck too.
You guys gave up a lot of your your bench, man.
I feel like there's not much more for us to do. Like what players are left out there other than to get from each other?
There's some players out there. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but there's some players out there.
Why not? You're amongst what's it called? People you can trust.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't. If I'm working on the deal, I don't need you going there trying to make a deal too, motherfucker.
Yeah, because these guys, these dumbass guys won't shop. They won't. They refuse to shop.
They'll just take the best deal. Oh, okay, bet, send it. Like, wait a minute.
I mean,
let me get in on
active. That. You got to get. You can't blame nobody else for getting.
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
The one thing I will say is I don't know, like, I don't know exactly what I want to do with like Rashee Rice. I don't know how much I love Rashee Rice right now. I don't.
Oh, I know. I mean, anybody on Kansas City, it's you don't know. That's why it's like, okay, he's the only one where it's like, he might be the only consistent one.
I will say there's a couple people in here that'll freaking give up anything for a player that's on Kansas City.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm stuck. Like I'm like you. Like I'm stuck. Like I know if I trade him, he's going off. I know if I don't trade him, you know what I'm saying. If I don't trade him, like I'm gonna be stuck with what could possibly be, like it's not even that. He's gonna. There's no downfall. I just want to have the better player. And is there a better player to be had?
We don't know.
Isn't he their version of Puka?
I mean, kind of, but kind of. I don't know. Rashee Rice is so different. Like
I honestly feel, Javi, between me, you, Cash, Danny, and Devin, our teams are possibly as good as they could possibly be. And it's just gonna be rolling the dice between who gets lucky at this point. I think we've kind of plateaued as far as we can't really our teams are so stacked that's like
we'd be squeezing shit for no reason.
Yeah, like our teams showed us that they could put up 200. It's like it's just gonna come down to who has who's gonna have these good weeks.
A couple times.
Today's your day. You prove yourself. You're one of us now.
Yeah, you say you're one of us. You know what? Hey, would you have traded A-Chain for Gibbs?
Me, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like A-Chain is more boom or bust, and Gibbs is more consistent. And I feel like
better offense.
You can't afford to rely on anybody on the Dolphins going into a fantasy playoffs.
Yeah, I said no to it, but it's like it's the fantasy playoffs is what Gibbs has a tougher schedule than HN, and so I didn't want to pay a tax on that. And also too, I looked through the weeks. The project Devon HN next week is projected to score 27 points, and I hate that. I hate when they do that. Like there's
Why?
no because it's like you leave me.
There's never been a player projected that. Like that's
like
unheard of.
You leave me no choice but to like think I'm not gonna hit 27.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you think Jonathan Taylor's gonna be? 30?
Yeah,
Let's
it has
see.
to be. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go to your team right now.
You can see now.
It's not gonna tell me. It's not gonna be 30, bro.
It tells you now.
No, it does tell you. Week 11 is a bye. Week 12 against Kansas City, he has you at 20. Against Houston, it has you at 20. Against Jacksonville, it has you at 23. Against Seattle, it has you at 19.
Damn.
Against San Francisco, it has you at 24. Against Jacksonville, it has you at 23.
Bro, that's dope.
Yeah, so for A-Chain next week, it has me at 27.
That is crazy.
For A-Chain the
I
following
guess I need to
week,
go
it has
make
me
a
at
trade.
23.
I gotta
For
go find
A-Chain-
me a 27 pointer.
For A-Chain, the following one has me at 24. And then it has him 22. And then it has him at 28. And then it has him at 23. Like, I hate that.
Is anybody projected that high?
Wait a minute. Why you don't like it? I mean, why you don't like it, Javi? It looks good. 27, 15 going against Washington.
It's not like it's not feasible. There's no way. There's just no way he can
It
get
feels
that.
like it's like jinxing him. I think
It is, yeah. I feel like it's like he's gonna get 16 and then all of a sudden it's gonna feel like it doesn't feel as good compared to if it was scheduled to get 20 and then he gets 16. Oh, he missed it by 4. They give his boom or bust, it makes it so much wider now. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But, and I looked at Gibbs and I was just like, he's nowhere near that. He's in the range of like Jonathan Taylor, but even less than Taylor because he got some 15s and he got
17s
and nothing but 3 reds for the playoff schedule. So I was like, you know what? I can't fucking do it.
I think Gibbs has a way better floor though. Way better floor than A-Chain.
I'm not gonna lie because I'm just thinking about it now. I said no, and I'm like, then I'm just thinking about some other shit too. I'm like, that Rashee Rice trade, like,
fuck it, how we get them both? You know, you can find a way to pull off getting them both. The way these guys.
I don't know if I want Gibbs, but damn, I wish I could have talked to Ajon for a little bit to talk about that Wilson thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Was you trying to get him from him? Because I sure was.
I wanna not. I mean, now yes, not earlier. No.
I guess I got bailed out because I was sending him gang of offers. He wanted Brock Bowers. I'm like, I'm not giving you Bowers.
You interested in him now?
Yeah.
Not really.
No, he said he is, Sean.
Yeah. I am. I'm not gonna lie.
On a bad offense? You like that, huh?
3-4 weeks is just too risky because it could be 3-4 weeks and then it could be like, yeah, we're just gonna hang it up. Yeah, that's too much of a risk for me. Like,
yeah, go ahead then, Javi. Go ahead. Do your thing, Javi. Let's see what you do, bro.
I do. I like it, but I mean, we'll see. I'm definitely that.
I like him. I like him as the
trial.
best player on my bench.
Yeah, no, it's just Breece Hall's gonna go crazy now, and there's no one else worth like really having on that offense other than Breece Hall. But with Garrett Wilson there, like, bro, if that game would have went the way that it would have, like, if we would have got to just see a small sample size of what
you think Breece Hall's gonna go crazy?
He's going crazy.
Oh shit! Maybe he's feeding me the bait, but I'm gonna take it.
No. He's gonna go crazy. There's no one
Javi
else.
over here trying. Javi over here trying to bait me into selling my soul.
You see how Javi does that with his beard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be thinking. I'm telling you, I'll be thinking about what I want to do. Like it's just like I feel like I'm done, but I don't feel like I'm done. And it's just like at some point I gotta be done. Like what?
You and Sean, bro, y'all niggas is never content on your roster. Y'all always looking to pivot. Always.
Just always room to get better. The problem is, it's like if I made the moves I made alone, I would be set. But it's like every time I make a move to think I have a chance, these two niggas fucking make a move to like one up me. I'm like, damn, I can't. Every time I think I have the best team, it's like, bam,
Yep.
Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry. Like, God
I mean,
damn.
the way Javi traded that one day, bro. He had 3 trades. 3 of them. It was some big trades too. Just boom, boom, boom.
From
Boom,
the
boom, boom.
basement to the
Boom, boom,
high
boom, boom.
rise.
I was working that for a long time though. That wasn't that day that happened. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Well, except for the Jamar
tell.
Chase trade. The Jamar Chase trade was literally because Jamie texted in the group chat and I just caught him. That was it. But the other ones, no, that those were long. Those were over a period of days.
Yeah, no, I got some shit I've been working on, but ain't nothing really. I just gotta wait, man.
So what's up? You still
Kind of
trying
like
to
that Marvin Harrison shit, you know, like that one.
You still trying to send Diggs and Kamara for Metcalf?
Oh, now we want to talk.
You still trying to send Diggs and Kamara for Metcalf?
I might.
He likes Kamara now.
He do.
It's because I know somebody that'll like Kamara.
I know. I do too.
I know somebody that'll like Kamara, and
Who's from New Orleans in here?
Nah, it ain't that.
Yeah, it ain't him. It ain't him. But I would have to tap in. I would have to tap in first and find out, and then look at it. But as of right now, I'm worried about giving a Metcalf's playoff schedule because he has one of the best. So that's another thing. But it's the Reishi shit that's killing me. Not gonna lie. That's the Reishi shit that's killing me. Do I just stick with it? Stick with Mahomes being as good, the best version that he's been in some years, or fucking do I go with the guy do I go with my guy? Like, do I go with my guy? Like, fuck, it's tough.
Yeah, that offer stands. You let me know if you change. If you're interested, yep. Let me know.
I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to call some people. I'm gonna have to call some people.
You do your calling, cause I've been chopping them too, and who I'm trying to get, he not fucking with me, and I feel like it's smart for him. He ain't fucking with me.
Hey, John.
And that's the cold part about it is that it be a nigga like you that'll take it every time, and it'd be like these other niggas, man. I'd be like, bro, why I gotta keep giving it to this nigga when I'm trying to give them to you? And they just be like, don't see the value. They just don't see it. I'm just not doing nothing with it on my bench. I'm not doing nothing with it.
Yeah, I got
like the best bench right now, and nobody wants it.
I mean, do you really though?
I do. Who got a better bench?
He does.
I need to look at it.
He's got starters on his bench.
Yeah, these guys should be starting.
Where you at? Boom, boom, boom.
The cold part is they just gotta wait for them to like. Yeah, I gotta wait type shit.
No one's trading for Franklin. No, and
that's crazy.
You shouldn't even want to trade him, to be honest with you. But you're not going to play him, and that's the worst. No one's trading for Franklin though.
I know they don't see the value in Franklin. They don't see the value in Kamara. They don't see the value in Walker. And I got Benson. Benson is off. You know, it could not be. It could be fool's gold, but that's not what I think.
It could be. Here's the thing too: is what you're trying to do is we're at the point where everybody's trying to really buckle down and make playoff decisions, and you're trying to trade two guys with buys coming up, and you're likely trying to trade two guys with buys for a guy that doesn't have a buy that's an elite player. So that's another aspect of it. It's like, do I just went through all the trouble that I went through to trade all those buys away to survive where I'm at right now, to hopefully beat Sean or hopefully beat Devin. I can't, pick up another buy and hope to survive again. So it's like,
yeah.
I think other people are thinking like that too.
No, I understand it. That's why I'm never upset, and I just kind of like, all right, I trust my roster. The way I've built it, I think that I can survive and surprise. Like my team doesn't project more than a lot of my opponents. And that's what I'm comfortable with. People will see my like Gus, people will see my shit and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win. But I got guys.
I thought he was gonna win too.
Huh?
Javi, you could take a bye week. You got Walt twice.
You thought Gus was gonna win?
Yeah, I thought Gus was gonna win.
I don't know why. I felt real confident. I'm like, I could see Drake London being a dud. I could see Dottle being a dud. And then Gibbs, yeah, I was worried. I was worried about Dottle too, but I could see a lot of those. I could see Flowers doing what he did. I could see Gadsden. I was worried about Gadsden. I just wasn't. Who?
Ain't it poetic though that he continues to struggle with that tight end? That's like,
man,
the craziest thing that I've seen. Like, you just
why the hell would you not start
right.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
Who the hell?
You had Kittle all year, and you didn't want nobody else to have him, and you choose to not play him is crazy to me.
Yeah, that was I can't even fault it. Like, fuck, he just finished giving you 0 points not too long ago. It's like,
but still, it's Kittle. You gotta look at it. He ain't gonna do it twice.
That part, I'm playing him. If I've been waiting on you all year, I'm gonna have to die on that hill to not play him for a rookie. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm not doing that. I don't care if the nigga was having good games. He's a rookie. Kittle is the offense. There's no way I'm not playing Kittle. And then he had him at flex too. I'm just like, there's no way Kittle not plays.
That's so crazy. He had Kittle at flex right before the game day. Like, he had him at flex and then moved him out.
Bro,
so he demoted
Kittle and twice. Jennings. He had Kittle and Jennings. That's what I knew was going to happen with him, is that he going to make the wrong move.
Oh, he's an overthinking ass motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, I seen it. He kept changing his roster. Damn. He doesn't know what to do with his team.
I like that. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I love
nigga had Jennings in there. He had Kittle in there. He just did.
He had Kittle and Jennings at the flex spot.
And then he tried to punk me. I'm gonna put Debo in. Put Debo bitch ass in. Like, I'm not kidding. Put Debo bitch ass in there. And nigga did. He played the two niggas I was least worried about.
Every time you get into like who you start, that's why I was like, oh, he's confident. Because every time you do that, but you don't miss when you do that though. You don't. I wish we could like keep track, or if there was like a way to go back to any other old group chats or something, or pull up the old leagues and records and just correlate when you did that to those weeks. I feel like you don't miss when you do that. That shit is. I'm like, damn. That's why when you said, "Oh, you want to make it interesting," I'm like, I don't like interesting. Nah, I'm good.
Put some more energy in the atmosphere, you know.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Like this
nigga had Sean. He had Kittle and Jennings in his lineup.
He's killing you. Then you need AJ Brown to go for 40 if he does that, huh?
Yeah, he had 190 plus. He had a 200-point week. If this nigga make those,
Yeah, and shit, I was thinking about only playing Judy, Tess Johnson, or Hunter Henry, and the one that I picked didn't go off, but the other two went for 20.
Hey, and what did I tell you about Zay Flowers, Cash? I mean, that nigga's not all that.
No, I know.
Olave.
But again, I'm not gonna overpay, right? I'm not gonna overpay. I'm gonna pay what I think is fair, you know. And I get what Gus was trying to do. He's trying to stack. You know, I think he will pay off for Gus. I promise you this. There's gonna be a week where Zay will give 40. It will be.
Yeah. Not only be. You can't think of like Cleveland.
I think Olave was so much better.
Zay Flowers. Cleveland doesn't have Greg Newsome no more. New York doesn't have what's his name, Sauce Gardner no more. And then you got Cincinnati, and then you go into Pittsburgh, who's the worst defense in the league right now. And then you got another game with Cincinnati. New England, that's tough. Green Bay, that's tough. But he has a stretch of 5 games where Zaya and fucking Lamar can continue going for 75 yards. But that's what you want. You want your receivers to get a lot of targets, a lot of receptions, and a lot of yards. You don't want to depend on touchdowns, to be honest with you. For me, a touchdown is just the addition on top. I don't want a receiver that gives me 6 receptions, 30 yards, 40 yards, and a touchdown. I don't want that. I want the 5, 6 receptions, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, 100 yards, no touchdown. Like, I'd rather have that.
I don't see what y'all see in Zay. Like 5, 6 targets, 5 targets, 12, 11.
Let me pull it up.
Look at last year.
Definitely a good floor. I will say that. He's consistent, but
look at last year.
He ain't.
He's a boom.
That's nice to have. That's nice to have, but I wouldn't trade for that. Like that's a guaranteed 10 to 12 points, but like that's it.
He's a flex player on a decent team. Yeah. On a good team, he's a good flex to have. That's a good flex.
And then fucking Jameson Williams now, just 2 weeks in a row for Ajon.
Yeah,
that's fucked up because Keith needed one catch.
Right place.
Keith needed one catch, and fucking he couldn't give it for Keith, but he went crazy for Ajon.
Twice. I know, huh? That's fucked up.
Ajon is the luckiest person in this league. He just might win it all with the worst team.
He doesn't have the greatest looking team, but he's made decisions to keep himself relevant and alive.
It's not just that. Every time someone goes against him, their team underperforms. Like he's the one with the voodoo dolls.
Oh.
Let me see the points.
It might be Creo.
Oh, he is.
There you go, Sean.
Oh, that's what it is.
If you think about it, Devin's the luckiest team.
No, because Devin be putting up crazy numbers every week. Well, most weeks.
But his points allowed is at 1,100, the least in the league. So he always plays against people with bad matchups.
But then he be blowing them out though. He be putting up 2. He have weeks where it don't matter who he would have won against. He would have won.
That is true. No one else is averaging 13. God damn, only Danny and Devin. Devin is scoring 1,300 points. Danny got 1,400. The closest next to that is Sean with 1,200.
We're all the same after that.
Yeah.
After that, we're all the same.
Oh, shit.
About to be game time.
Oh, yeah. I got to watch this. I can't let this...
Yeah, I'm going to get off here.
My voodoo doll. Shit. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Have a good one, y'all.
Y'all too, bro.